a courtroom. We walked in. I was ready to give my speech and introduce everybody, and Mrjik told me to fuck off. And then the queen talked to all of us, thanking us for our brave deeds, saving the town, and all that kind of stuff, and gave us a magic carpet. That magic carpet can only work with the command word. You are not given the command word. So we just got a really nice tapestry. And eventually everybody left. Then we were alone with the queen and, what's his name? A really complicated name. Started with an A. Arcondius Asmazia. That's my curse for Formigorm. So we started talking to them for a while. Got essentially a chore list, and revealed that Arcondius is actually a blue chromatic dragon, and we're going to help him out with, along with other things, going to help him out with his missing children. I got a new set of belt and dagger, stabbed myself in the chest for funsies, and that's where we are now. We're walking out.
Well, since you're still
This
in the
music.
castle, let's get the castle song up.
Castle song.
Yeah. So, you guys have just left the throne room. You guys just feel the stone doors closing behind you. You guys are in the front foyer. To the left, you can see that the halls are clear. There's a butler or two walking around cleaning up after the ceremonies, but it doesn't seem to be overly populated. To the right, you can see the barracks that are seemingly closed, not so much attention. Directly out in front of you, you can see out in the courtyard, about 300 feet away, Sebastian is waiting there at the entrance with the one seemingly large equine creature standing beside him. And what would you guys like to do?
Equine? Equine. What does that mean?
Horse.
The horse. Equine.
I've never heard that word before.
The horse.
The species type. Just
Okay.
leave it at that. Horse.
Real quick,
Smell.
I'm gonna grab Ace and Ranulf.
Okay.
Yep.
Ace and Reno, the form grabs you both by the wrist and starts pulling you a direction.
Exactly like that. So
Hey!
in I'm sorry. Real quick, in there when I was doing the ritual for my knife, I believe I would have died if it wasn't for you two. The inspiration you gave me, which was for something totally different, but it still held me through. And then Arx, your Ace, your druidic magic, legitimately saved my life, and I cannot thank you guys enough.
You're welcome.
And she just bows and walks back.
As you do.
You know, still dripping blood from her everywhere.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
It's fine, you don't have a diamond art.
I have a black heart.
I say things are getting pretty interesting now. It'd be a real shame if someone died at this point. We got too much to do.
And we'll start walking towards Sebastian unless anybody else has anything to do.
Okay. So currently Florm seems to be exiting the main castle. Is there anybody else who wants to do anything before Florm does so?
We were given the magic carpet.
That's correct.
Nero has it.
Would the queen happen to know the word?
Currently, we'll get that later. We'll check. Maybe the carpet has a little like sticky note on it.
Maybe.
We'll check that out whenever we get home. For now, we need to get Nero registered, if that office is still open, and then we go home and rent.
Okay, so what would you wish to do first?
It's Ilbarath, right? The guy I need to go see?
That is correct.
Norman Ilbarath. The guy that looks like Shia LaBeouf.
Wow.
Wait,
I'll
The
lead
library.
Nero to that direction.
Yeah, Norman Neilbrath. You saw him briefly at the big coronation ceremony. He was off the left-hand side. He left with Perro Sparrow just briefly before the notice
That's the guy we need to see too. He knows the magic word.
I'll... Are you going to some sort of archive or something? Does it say over to Nero?
If that's where Ilbrath is. Fulham?
I mean, I think that's where he is. Do I know this guy?
You know him decently well. He's the ledger keeper of the Queen. Whenever there's a meeting, everything, he jots down the notes. He keeps all the records. He deals with most of the civil, contracts, documentation, and he upkeeps the Grand Library of Arendelle.
And he's the one we want to talk to for Nero.
For his registration, yes.
Yeah, I really had information too, Randolph.
I have a little bit of information I need to gather in the Grand Library.
I assume that you need a lot of information. How are you feeling, by the way?
Honestly, I'm both confused and hopeful.
If you need anything, I can do my best. For now,
Well,
let's...
I'm hopeful because it seemed, strangely enough, when I tried to assist Florm earlier, my magic actually worked. But if my god is gone, then it shouldn't. So something is helping me, and I'm trying to find out what.
Are you just associated with a different god that you don't know yet?
I don't know anything about religious magic. I only know I'm sorry.
Well, I must be drawing power from someone.
If
He's-
only we knew someone that also used divine magic, who could maybe give some insight onto this.
We look over to Glorm.
Worm is exerting his hands.
Lauren, go ahead and make a religion check.
My hands are magic.
Okay. You know well enough as a priest of Tyr, and a very powerful priest of Tyr, in fact, that you feel that you have a reservoir inside of yourself that both you give to Tyr, and then Tyr gives back to you. It's almost like a mutual symbiotic relationship. If you didn't have that connection to Tyr, you would expend your energy, and then you have the ability to fill it back up.
Neat. He's your bartender.
So we have no clue.
So
Well,
what?
Make one more religion check to see how well you know religions from over 8,000 years ago.
Come on, religion check. Another 16.
You have heard of these gods. They're not normally part of your pantheon. They exist in only texts that of the previous era's pantheons. So when he says, "Hey, I follow Odin," you're like, "Oh yeah, I know that guy. He's dead, but I know that guy."
He follows a dead guy. He doesn't go many places. Okay, we'll to the library then, before it gets any darker.
Okay. Well, the Grand Library is off to the right. It's down the main hallway. It is approximately 125 feet down that hallway. You take a right when it comes to a split to the Fulton, pretty much the hallway. Keep on going down another 75 feet, and there is before you two grand oaken doors. These oaken doors are embridled with the exact same type of large tree you saw all the way back in Phandalin upon those two doors down in the basement where the red brand were.
Oh.
Thing?
It is the elven symbol of knowledge and the growth. There's this ancient, large, sprawling tree with the roots just going into the stonework, and the stonework is carved with the roots going outwards into the walls itself.
You said it's a set of doors that we need to go through?
Yeah, it's a pair of oaken doors.
Is it to go into an office or into the library itself?
These are massive doors. It's going into the library itself.
Okay,
I'll help her push it open.
Okay. Make strength checks, both of you.
Oh shit.
Come on.
Can I
There
ask
we go.
Anyway,
Pardon? Yeah, you can push on the door if you want. You see Florm like just go up to the left-hand side door and just push really, really hard. And Nero goes up with one hand and starts pushing on the door, and both of them open at about the same rate. And you guys are greeted with this sprawling sight. There's just books upon books upon books, as high as the eye can see into this cathedral ceiling. This is about a 3-story library. There's just rows upon rows of bookshelves going back maybe about 150 feet to the left, 150 feet to the right, and the entire length of this library seems to be around 500 feet, if not 800 feet long.
Damn.
It's
yeah.
just an absolute sprawling cavalcade? No, just a sprawling room of just books upon books upon books. You see red binders. You see some really ancient, brownish, almost rotting binders. Seems that most of these books in here are kept in as much of the original condition as possible. But looking down far, you see that there's a main desk in the middle of the library, and just behind it is like a big, long stone pillar. And sitting in front of this wooden desk seems to be Norbert Nilbrath, just writing down, doing some paperwork. Everybody make a perception check.
Jayalava.
The Gorbachevs.
You guys stop.
So Nero's doesn't really care for this. He sees just Norbert Nilbrath like straight ahead. That's his target. That's where he wants to go. But the rest of you would notice that you're not alone in the library. There's a couple of scholarly-looking people. There's actually 1 or 2 young children running about. But then if you look up on the second floor, you see that there's about 4 or 5 really old men, long flowing beards, human in nature. Each one has their beard wrapped up in a braided texture, and they seem to be surrounding a particular table and reading something.
Don't know them.
Go ahead and roll a history check. You've met them on occasion. They seem to keep to themselves mostly. You know that they are the Arendalian Reading Society, but other than that, not
Oh,
so
my book.
much.
It's my book club.
Would I happen to know them?
Go ahead and roll a history check at disadvantage.
Yay!
You've been gone for 10 years.
Look.
Double crit.
Yes!
Okay, so the one on the left, the one with the double braided beard that really looks intense on the book he's reading, he whacked you with a cane once because you cut him off.
That makes sense.
You did that a lot. Glorm
Now,
cowers.
that being said, these guys are old men. They're in their 70s. You are both older than them, technically. But they got the word grouchiness on their side. Anyway,
King form in the morning?
what would you guys like to do?
I'd say we should get the first thing on our list done, which is to get Nero registered.
Need my license and registration.
Mr. Elbreth.
Oh, you see him put down his pair of spectacles on the desk and close a rather large ledger. As it smacks down, he looks up and is like, "Ah, Florm, good to see you again. Are you here to pick something up?"
Not right now. I've got Nero over here. He's a recent initiate into Sandalios, and he needs to be registered.
Sandalios, yes, I've heard of that. One second. You see him walk over to the stone wall, and he just starts placing his hand on it, and as he finds a place, he pulls out a piece of the stone, which just pulls out to a massively long, just a cabinet full of cards and letters, stuff like that. He starts fluttering through it. You see a little bit of arcana just jumping back and forth, and he's like, "Ah, there it is." He pulls out a letter. He walks back to his desk and sits down. Right. Which one of you is Nero, or soon to be Sandalio? Who is this?
I'll take a step forward. That would be me.
Huh. Well then, you are very lucky, Mr.
Nero.
Is there no previous last name?
Abandoned that decade ago.
Well, for the records.
Lycos. L-I-E-K-O.
Nero Lycos. He starts writing it down on this official-looking document. It is filigree of silver and blue ink all around the outside. It seems to be some sort of adoption paper set. Nero Lycos.
I've been adopted.
You can smack me for this later. Out of character, I say, I'm saying this out of character. It looks like you just got adopted, like a puppy.
I think that's the case. The werewolf family adopted.
As he's
Wait, by who?
he seems to just reveal date of birth.
What? I would know that, but what's 23 years almost to the day? Summer's Crest, year-wise.
Okay, Summer's Crest happens on in this time period, June 15th.
Okay, June 15th, 23 years ago, so what? I don't know the actual fucking date of it.
It's 10:30 right now.
Well, you can figure it out, yeah, 10/2/30.
Okay, 2:30? Oh, damn! Okay.
It's,
Oh, so
It's
it's
2:07.
let's say 12:07, right?
2:07.
10:07.
12.
June 15th, 10:07. So, do you happen to have knowledge of the previous parents?
Not my mother. But, let me see,
Mother, she's gonna write Doe Lycos. And your father?
see, did I give them a name? Rolling through.
Listen, at least we have Clarm.
No, God, no.
Oh, Chick starts furiously typing. Okay, we're good.
You just did that for a second. I didn't give him a name. Oh, shit.
I feel like it gets a tiny bit, like, more likely to kill Flaminglorm the more we say Clarm.
John
We'll go with...
Doe Lycos.
Oh, there you go. That'll work. His name was John. He's a simple man.
He was John.
It's like, that's actually correct. How'd you know?
Any other known living relatives?
No.
All previous relatives deceased. Okay. Mr. Neo Sandalio, why are you joining the Sandalio family?
Well, one, they offered, and two, seeing what they do for Arendelle, I'd like to join them.
You and thousands of others. You are very lucky, Nero. They don't tend to, even though they're one of the two families that actually adopt in the city, they don't tend to take on many members.
Who's the other family that adopts?
That would be the Vonheims. In fact, I just finished filling up some paperwork for the daughters.
Good for them, anyway.
Good for them. It's been keeping me rather busy, having to inaugurate a prince into the family, and then an adopted daughter, as well as doing the paperwork with them on to have the two families connected. It's been a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You did good work.
You know what? Hold up a sec. He's just going to press another one and pull it out. Would you like to see the new adopted family?
Sure.
Watch it be Sebastian.
Oh, she is terrifying.
Just
Oh my God.
Vanheim amulet. Daughter of Prince Sabrius amulet and Marguerite Vanheim. Anyway. So, Nero Sandalio, who is the adopted father?
I would assume Adolf Sandalio.
Sandalio, is there anything else you wish to tell the crowd before we finish off this paper?
There's nothing else to add, sir.
Right then. going to put a massive stamp on it, put it back into the cabinet. You are a fully registered member of the Sandalio family. Thank you very much for your time. Here is your associated crescent. He'll give you, he puts out a small medallion. It's a circular coin with a direwolf's head on it. This will give you all the rights that there within for the Sandalio family. Please do not use lycanthropy in public places. However, within the castle, you are fully permitted. Have yourself a wonderful day, and you have full permission onto any estate of the noble families that have signed the Sandalio agreement. Have yourself a wonderful day.
Has Gorbachev signed the Sandalio agreement?
You're the only two members.
Let me check.
Can we
Sighs out loud.
can we retroactively sign it if we have it?
He goes through the cabinet, pulls it open. This, you know what? I'm gonna roll 1d20.
Oh boy.
It's 7 minutes to find.
No. I just wanted to know. I'm sorry.
And files, and eventually he pulls out this ledger that is 165 pages thick.
Oh shit.
Drops it down on the table and starts flipping.
What's nodding?
What did you do to this man?
Another 9 minutes goes by as he's flipping through this paper, and he's like, there we go. The Sandalio agreement was signed by House Farilax, House Steinben, House Sandalio, of course, the Queen of Arendelle, and that is the 4 that have signed there within.
Hmm.
The
Thank you for the
Gorbachev's household was not instated before the existence of this treaty, therefore they have not signed off at this time.
Hey Flom, I'd like to enter your house later, so would you mind signing that?
Is it going to be retroactively signed, or is there more of a process to it?
He sighs.
And also, to be fair, I was left the house.
Well, I will need the head of House Gorbachev to sign off on these documents. Do you happen to know the current location of the head of the House of Gorbachev's?
Bartholomew is officially declared dead. However,
It hasn't come to me yet. Okay.
it's a surprise for you later. Right now, the acting head would I assume would be Glorm.
Yes.
Well then, Lord Gorbachev, do you give the rights there within for the Sandalios to have their presence upon your property in any way, shape, or form they so do choose, as long as it falls within the acting boundaries of the Sandalio agreement of 1046.
One moment. I'm gonna pull Form to the side.
What? Okay.
Wow.
The house is being turned into a church.
I mean, some of it is. I assume you're not taking the entire house we just built down to build this church?
Well, they let werewolves near the house.
It's our house. If you're saying, do you not want Nero near our house?
No, I want Nero near our house. I'm worried about the church trying to kill him.
I mean, you're helping build the church, though. So if you say it's cool, then it's probably cool.
True. I'm gonna go back to,
Just tell them to walk it off.
No, I look over and I ask, you're talking about building a what?
Alright, I'm gonna go back to him.
They're not gonna do anything to me if you do that, right?
What do you mean?
You're under arrest.
No, not that. It's just like, I don't want to look like a friggin' heathen in front of everybody. I mean,
You already do.
Wow.
Shit.
that was cold.
I said my thanks. I've done what I need to. Anyway.
You are a cold person.
I'm gonna go back to, Norman. And I'm gonna say yes, I have.
Well then, he flips flips the book around. Please sign here.
Alright.
So with crayon,
Flips
go
3
lower.
more pages. Here.
Alright.
Sub-initial here.
Alright.
Flips 4 more pages. Gives you a special pen. Sign here.
Did you
Alright.
like reading? You read
Go ahead and make
nothing.
a con save.
Oh, fuck.
It pulls from your blood. Oh,
Okay. You feel fine. You feel a mild prick in your finger, and as you're writing, the ink is red. But you don't feel any ill effects after the fact. Flips 20 more pages, and finally one signature here with the standard pen.
Alright.
I like how you read nothing under conjoin.
Yeah. He's going to take the massive book, slam it shut, and now the Sandalios are allowed on your property for whatever purposes they so do wish. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Puts
One more question. This is totally just opinion. It doesn't have to do with the books. Was there any particular family that was against the Sandalios, this contract in particular?
Oh, there's quite a few. In particular, the ones that lobbied the most against it were Shadubis, for they did not want that ill-breeding brethren of the Feywild to scorn the land and infect it with a perpetual disease. House Salion absolutely despised the induction of wild beasts into the judicial system, and I believe of the major families that would be about it, House Osmosia was not particularly keen on it, however they don't ever go against the Queen's wishes. And
Thank you
House
very
Briarlax actually initially was completely against it and seemed to turn a complete 180.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I only got 2 names, the Shadoobis, and I was busy fucking having to write out the fucking paragraph for this shit. What's second? Shadoobis and...
Salions had
Salion.
directly combative about it. Feralax seemed to be against it 100%, and then took a 180 and supported it. House Osmosia seemed to have some jitters about it, but eventually sided with the Queen.
Okay.
And we're meeting up with Salion,
Let's say
Signbends,
Feralax.
Shadubis.
Just so I'm correct, so I don't have to go over it later. Feralax, Steinben, Sandalio, the Queen's Palace, the Gorbachevs are allowing this.
Yep.
But against it is the Shadoobis, the Salions, not technically the Osmosia.
That's correct.
Okay, making sure I have
The Vanheim household has not either signed nor not signed on any of it.
So I probably just need to get casual permission. Hey, can I come inside?
That's correct.
Okay, cool. God damn it, I'm gonna miss lunch tomorrow.
You know, you're not gonna miss lunch tomorrow. We're not gonna let you just sit outside.
I'll just bring a box of lunch.
Alright.
Okay.
I want to look around for that book real quick before we leave.
Go for it. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Okay, so you start
Uh-huh.
looking around, and you're looking for a very particular book. It is an encyclopedia of different types of monsters and their local inhabitants and their environment. And you look, and you thought you would got the right information. You went to the right segments, and instead of that book, you find the Monstrous Book of Monsters.
Monstrous Book of Monsters. Is there anything relevant to Nero in that?
Okay, you wish to pull it out?
Do I know if there's anything against just pulling books out while
No,
while
you
I'm in
can
the
totally
library?
pull it out.
Okay, cool.
You're an acting member of the Crown. You can totally pull a book out.
I make sure that my bloods aren't covered in my hands isn't covered in blood, so I don't damage the book.
Okay, so as you pull the book out, you see that the book is wrapped in what appears to be human flesh. And as you start up pulling it out, there is an eye in the center of it, and it starts looking at you. The binding of the teeth, the binding of the front of the book is lined with the jagged teeth.
Harry Potter book.
Oh man. So, is the book open in front of me?
It is staring at you with a
It
moving
is
eye.
staring at me. All right. And you said it was the pages were shut with teeth.
Yes, they are. The book is currently closed.
Do I know anything about this book to be able to open it?
With that investigation check, you know dick all about this book, but you found that in the section you were looking for, and it is in the right section. It is about monsters. It is titled The Monsters Book Monsters.
It is literally a monster.
You know
Shaped
what?
like-
I attempt to open the book.
Okay, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Hey, can you open for me? Good book, thank you.
Door.
Oh,
So, you say, hey, can you open it for me, buddy? And you start pulling open the binding. And as you're pulling open, you feel like the resistance of jaws as you're like pulling this book open. And it lets you open it. You hold it open, and the pages are filled with an abundant amount of information on monsters. So,
Looking specifically for werewolf.
okay. You're like, okay, werewolves. And as you're saying that, the pages flip quickly, and you find a section on lycanthropy.
Awesome. How big is the section?
The section is about 3 or 4 pages long.
3 or 4 pages long. I just sit down and study it for a little bit,
Okay.
so I don't have to take it out of the library.
how to kill Nero.
Over we were studying it,
Silver,
a
silver.
couple minutes. This book seems to be in highly detailed information. It describes how the curse was originally created in the Feywild by the planter god of that domain. It's pretty much an infliction that he created in order to spread into the prime material plane to start taking over and making it terraform for his own dominion. There's 3 tiers of it. The highest tier known as the lower lycanthropes. Then you have the mid tier, which is the cryo lycanthropes, and then you have the lowest tier, which is the Ublin lycanthropes. Ublins are completely feral from the get-go, no ability to stem their fate. As soon as the moon hits them the first time, they spread like plague. The mid-tier, the cryos, it's a sleep hair. They get hit with it initially, and over the course of the next 10 years, at one particular time, they will flip, and then they are back down into the Ublin category. Then you got Lorian, in which these ones have an indefinite longevity. They are a core, they are a crux, they are almost the stem of the disease. If a Lordian is slain, then all the mid-cryos and Ublins below them automatically lose their lycanthropy status and will go, die immediately. They have a passive ability just to spread and emanate the disease from their bodies, even unwittingly, and it is almost irresistible in most cases.
Oh boy.
All right. I close the book.
It does mention typically how to kill them, decapitation with a silver weapon.
Cool. Keep that in my back pocket. I close the book. I put it aside. Tell it's a good book, and just remember where it is for later.
Okay.
Very
As
good
you
books.
put it back, it kind of shuffles around and almost vibrates between the shelves, pushing other books back and forth to make a little bit more space for itself.
It's like, I'm a good book, she said it.
It's a good book. It's a good book. They're good books, Ron. All right. And I head
Yeah.
back to everybody else.
No, give me a second. I gotta double check something.
God damn it, I went to say crypto and it did crypot.
Crypot.
They are crypots.
Crypot.
You want some
Crypot.
book Sparks? Be my guest.
I know I'm
Go
gonna
to the
definitely.
library.
Alright.
Oh, they're good too.
You want it, anybody can search for a book. We are in a library, a grand library, and fucking Ilbrath doesn't seem to mind you guys like spreading out.
Yep. So I go
I'm now babysitting Razork, by the way.
so I go over to Ilbrath and I ask a question to him regarding do you have any archived books on the old religions of pantheons that have fallen out of favor?
He's going to push his glasses up and say, "Now that is a question I haven't heard in quite a while. Whatever interests you in the old pantheon?"
While we were out in the field escorting Ike to the city, we ran into a couple of agents that were coming after us, and a few of them were carrying a symbol of what I've learned is now a dead god, and I'm trying to learn a little bit about the story behind that, like learn about what happened.
He's going to put his hands together and state it. Well then, in that case, I'm sorry to inform you that the third king of Arendelle, the Mad King, sorry, the seventh king of Arendelle, the Mad King, he decided that all the god-worshipping tomes were to be purged from the city on his invasion force to Theodonia. He purged the libraries, burnt all the books that we had in stock. The current books we have are mostly donated by the Church of Tia, and those ones mostly pertain to Tia himself and their dominion. If you wish for that kind of information, I would implore you to seek out the Theodonian Grand Library. They might have a lot more information.
I see. Thank you.
Is there anything else?
That will be all. You saved me a few hours of searching for nothing. Thank you.
That's part of my job, as well as the civil engineering and bookkeeping and records holding and adoption papers. There's a lot of work.
I tell Nier about what I found.
Oh, you're looking for a book about pixies? Go ahead and roll an investigation check. Okay.
Damn.
So,
Fuck you.
So you walk through this area, and you find a book on tricky sprites and where to find them.
I like that all these books have the same layout of title.
The longest, tall and short of this book is there was this man who went to a pool and fell in love with a nymph, but the pool was only a temporary station of the Feywild and disappeared after a long night stand. He was so in love, quote unquote, with her that he spent the rest of his life searching the world for these Fey poles. And this book lists off 5 main Fey pools that he was able to find. The last one he listed is where he found his lovely nymph wife, in which he spent the rest of his days. The closest one that you can find in this book, and you can keep this book if you want to, is the Mirage Oasis in the Nigerian desert. Is that good for you, Sparks? What are the rest? There is the Hot Top Volcano. There is...
Hot topic.
No, Hot Top Volcano. You bastard. Mirage Oasis. There is the Skyfell Peak. There is... the one where he found his wife was called the Coral Coast. And that's... Fuck. There's one last one. Alright. That one. the last one is the Sparkling Forest. So I'll write those out. Hot Top Volcano. Coral Coast. Oh, you got them? Cool. Field Peaks. Good. I don't have to write that shit down.
I'm gonna.
Is there anything else?
I have one last thing I'm gonna look up, though I'm not gonna bring attention to the librarian about it. I'm gonna do a search for it. I'm looking for any kind of academic papers that were written by, like, say, any mages or anything about the idea about time travel.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
All right.
Hey, there's only two kind of investigation for us.
Rip.
So you find a paper by Steinben's great-grandfather about the Lord of the Time. Long story short, he thinks that it's only possible for dragons to use time magic.
Interesting.
This is. Well, that was a. Well, this was a. Well, this wasn't too helpful.
I'm going to look for a world map.
For a world map?
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Come on, that 20. Let's go. Investigation.
Okay. It takes you a little bit, and then you realize on the stone pillar just behind Norman Ilbrath, there's a massive world map.
All right.
Oh god.
It's still in progress, but this is the general world map.
Cool.
Okay. Seven Meyer. Aw.
There's
All
a
the places we went to.
The Sword of the Seas is where Neverwinter is.
Okay, so Nigerian isn't too far away. Singwarden's not far away either, to be honest.
Hey, it looked like a boot.
The travel distance from the Sea of Swords to Gleaming River was approximately 2 months by ship.
Ooh.
Where's Draconia?
Draconia is just where Fey Run is. I just haven't thrown it on the map.
Okay. Oh, so Draconia is like north of where we were?
Yes.
Huh.
And Amon, I'll just put a little dot. Amon is right around here. Draconia is right around there. Neverwinter is right around there, and Phandalin was right there.
So, where are we on this map? Right here?
Red dot in Arendelle.
Where's the Feywild?
I'm looking for that red dot right
That
now.
is an
That is
entire
another
different
plane of
Has
existence.
a plane of existence.
Now, here's the thing about the Feywild. It's a mere plane of existence. So the Shadowfell
Oh.
and the Feywild are exact replications of the terrain, but completely different topography.
Australia.
It's Australia. So that right fort. So the Fort Bravos was the one that was attacked, and Fort Doxio was the one that they were heading to defend.
Aragon, the Shadubi, was heading to hold the front line. That is the God damn it, the Free Wolf Pass, something like that. Fuck. Yeah. The
Was Aragon should it be the one that I fought?
Yes.
Okay, so he's not going to be, or is he leaving now, or?
You don't know exactly when he's leaving.
Okay.
The Queen said with the post haste.
Okay. All right, can I just refer? Whenever I just ask, can I just refer to this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll make my notes, the map and everything.
He sees you staring at it. He's like, "Flown, would you just like a copy?"
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he just pushes one of the stone columns, pulls out, and you see just this row upon row upon row of just a scrolled up maps. There's dozens and there's hundreds of maps in here. And he filters through, pulls out one, and then hands it to you.
I take it.
There you go. Would you like a copy of the map of the city as well?
I would love one, thank you.
Okay then. Here's a copy of the map of the city. Do be careful of the ledges. This is a Broken Island.
Alright, so map of Arendelle, map of world.
Right. You're seeing it on this map. You see all those places that are circled off with color?
Mm-hmm.
Those are chunks. They're topographically different and separate from the actual city. Long story short, even though Arendelle's one floating city, every part is floating independently, and there's some parts that are floating higher, some parts are floating lower, so there's gaps in between different parts of the cities. The lines are indicating where those gaps are, and the gaps fall straight down, like there's nothing in between. There's bridges to help people get across where all the roads are, stuff like that, and water seems to be magically flowing over those points, but they are just straight falls.
So, the 24 where the Gorbachev state was, when in my vision, when I saw Morton's whatever was attacking him fall, it was through one of those gaps.
That is correct. You have a garden that he loved having right at the edge. The wind would just flow up, and it was a beautiful place. Like, the Royal District is held high above the rest of the districts. From the Royal District, you can see out across all of Arendelle from approximately 200 feet up.
Fine. Alright. Thank you. Anybody else got anything?
Yes.
What would you like to do, Razor? And go ahead and do your shit in the text, Skypaw. What would you like to do, Razor?
Do they have books of, like, everything?
You seem to have a massive library. What are you looking for?
More about... between two things, actually. The Feywild or my species.
SPCs?
My species.
Oh, your species. Okay. Go ahead and roll 2 investigation checks. One will be for general Feywild, one will be for your species specific.
Investigation.
Yep, 2 investigation checks. Okay. Alright. So, you take some time, and you get to a section called the many planes of the universe, and it is another massive section. There seems to, you've come across a section on Limbo, you come across a section on the planes of fire and water, and tons of stuff that you really don't give a crap about. All of a sudden, your eyes dart about and fixate on a book saying, a very similar book to what Sparks found. Right beside it, he's standing right there, just enthralled in his nymph book, and you see creatures of the Feywild, tricksters, and their trickiness.
Wow, that's...
Yeah, no, tricksters and their trickiness. You open up, you leaf through, and there's satyrs, there's a couple of other mentions of pixies, but nothing in depth, and then you come to a very detailed section on your particular species, the Fey Fox. The author seemed to have a fixation on not the plant creatures and not the Enten creatures of the Feywild. He had very specific tendencies on the creatures that use illusionary or charming magic in their existence as passives. So there's lots of information on the charming satyrs or some of the demigods in the Feywild. And this section is dedicated to the Fey Foxes. It details that in their use, the Fey Foxes just take upon this form of a greened fox. Most creatures in the Feywild take upon this green coloration because of passive chlorophylls in their system. Allows them to take in just the natural energies of the Feywild, and the Feywild is just brimming with this energy. It's not plant chlorophylls, it doesn't deal with sunlight, it deals with the ability to absorb the energies of nature, just pure nature magic. As a Fey Fox goes from pretty much kit to adolescence, they develop their first stage, which is their invisibility trickery, in in which they are able to temporarily cloak themselves and reveal themselves. So when you hit the adult stage, their fur completely changes, making them immune to being able to be detected. They cannot be scribed, they cannot be found in any way, shape, or form, and it gives them an advantage on resistance to magic spells to find them. They are incredibly difficult to locate their nests, and this author has taken many trips to the Feywild, both successfully and unsuccessfully, to find their clutches. There is 16 main tribes of the Feyfox, each one differentiating by markings of their ears. Their ears tend to have different levels of black, which is the only color on them that is not green, and whether it's a stripe, whether it's a cross, all donates to their different tribes. It seems that it's not birth, it is imprinted by the mother and the father at birth. That is about as much information on the Feyfox as you find. However, this book was written 46 years ago. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Hello, game.
Okay. There is an illustration of a Feyfox that comes along with this, and it's a pretty illustration. At the bottom, there is a pen mark of the artist, which his name is... You ready for this? You gonna write it down?
Yeah.
Alright, Kirin Norito.
What the fuck?
I like it.
I was gonna say Sebastian.
Oh shit, that would literally kill me.
The piece is dated 1 year before the book's publication, so 47 years ago.
Oh, it's Okay. They don't have internet here.
But that is about as much information as you were able to find on the Feyfox.
So, wait.
Not Naruto, Naruto.
Naruto.
I know.
I mean, yeah. Where is the person taking care of the library?
He's at his main desk. You had walked out. You went about 200 feet down the main aisle, took left into the planter section, and you went deep into there. He's right back at his main desk with his spectacles on, looking over his massive ledger. Seems to be doing some work, and every once in a while he'll flip his hand, and one of the books will fly from beside him and go off and place itself back in the library section.
Can I go poke him?
Are you gonna walk up and are you stealthing, or are you just going up normally?
Normal.
Okay. And you give him a poke. It startles him for half a second. He pulls off his glasses. Oh yes. Can I help you?
I would like to know more about the other and what the fuck?
The artist.
Yeah, the artist, whatever the name is now.
Yes, he was actually quite a famous painter. Give me a second. He's gonna make an investigation check.
It's really good to know.
Are you
Claim
looking
it.
for more of his works, or are you looking to find him for commission?
Commission him.
Add him on Twitter.
Commission.
Okay, then whereabouts? He's going to start looking through his records.
Hello.
Yes. Bioregistry, he left Arendelle 14 years ago and is currently residing in Amon.
Amon? Yeah.
His current address is 14782. You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. Markel Street.
Yeah.
Industrial District.
The fuck? Yeah.
Come on.
But,
Not Amont. Amont. Fuck you.
I guess I got it.
That's where you'll find him.
Is he still
God
alive?
damn it, Matt. I had the exact same fucking idea.
Yeah, what's up?
On my records, he's just he's only 52 years old.
Oh damn, he's a... Commission's gonna cost a lot of money from him.
Wait,
Hey, Mom.
the book's like 40-something years old. He did that when he was like 17.
I love how Nero did the math on that.
He has a calculator in his brain.
Well, thank you, and, can I... Can I keep the book?
Ooh, make
I
a
think
persuasion check on that.
Aw.
He's going to give you a smile. Ask, why do you want to have the book?
Because, it's like the only, like, how could I say that? It's the only thing that I've learned about, like, what my species and it's like really rare and yeah, I don't know.
He's going to look at you for a moment, and he's going to go over to his cabinet. He's going to press the ball, and they'll pull out just a large deck of white cards. Place it down.
Oh my god.
He's going to say, "What is your name?"
Resurrect.
Mrjik. Last name?
I don't really have one.
Well, this is a Hall of Records. Tell you what, how about you make up a last name, and we'll start your family there.
My family? What the fuck?
Yes, every great family has a name. I've heard that you are now serving a prince. You should have a family name so that people recognize you. So, what would you like your family name to be?
What's Sebastian's last name?
I don't think he ever gave it.
Terry Walter.
Oh yeah,
Terry
Walter. Sebastian Terry Walter.
Come on, Terry.
Oh, he's
Yes.
ugly. You can't have that.
Walter.
No, it should do both.
They just kick you out. A big decision.
I mean, Mort told me to make it Jabba Church.
Don't you
40
dare.
minutes that fast.
You know what? I'll play it smart and then make it Jabba Church.
No, that's not smart. That's not what
He's gonna say, I'm sorry, did you say Gorbachev?
Sure.
Are you adopting him?
He's going to look up at Lord and Glory. Oh, Mom! Did you come here for a moment? Of course.
Sure, what is it?
What do you need?
First off, congratulations.
Thank you?
Thanks.
Do note that he's going to pause for a moment.
You're gonna be okay.
He's going to make an insight check. Okay.
Are you gonna be okay there, too? You're not gonna die?
He's going to point at you two. Like, you two have had a long journey together.
I mean, we've finally been back up for like 2 months ago.
After 10 years.
It's more like 3.
I'm sorry, Nero, are you here?
I wandered over because here, Gorbachev. What? I'm bored just playing with my
Going to put
medallion.
his hand on the Razor's head. And now you have a child together, I hear.
What? He's very special to us.
But
What's this about, Razoric?
This one says that he's your adopted child and wants to sign out a library book under your name. So is there more paperwork
I
to fill
mean... Razoric hasn't brought this up to us.
Glorm's gonna stare intently at Glorm.
Do we adopt him?
Razoric, what are you doing?
I don't know, I just wanted the book, and I needed a name, and I told myself if I take your name, it's probably not gonna be okay. Because you cannot own everything, so...
I don't own anything, really. Listen, you can use any name. This is a very deep conversation, but much later. This is a whole rabbit hole to go down.
Foxhole.
It's a whole foxhole to go down.
shall I simplify things a bit?
Sure.
How about I go and how about I take the? Could I borrow the book in my name?
Does your name even exist in this time?
I have a
He's
certain name.
He's got one library card with half a Razor's name on it. He puts it aside.
Okay, fuck it. I have a name. I'm putting down the fucking medallion because I've been fiddling with it.
Oh wait, you mean Razorix and Dahlias?
I'm already. No. No.
I'm fucking running this book before him. I'm putting down the medallion. I'll check out this book.
Okay. Nero Sandalio. He
Thank
writes you a library card. Are you adopting this child? Or are you just taking out the book for him?
No, I'm taking the book and he may read it at his leisure.
That is fantastic. You have a 1-year lease on this book. Please return it in impeccable condition to the library. Otherwise, you'll face the fee of its damages.
Oh wait.
Thank you. I'll take great care of it. I'm gonna look to Razoric. Razoric, take care of it. I'm gonna give him the book.
Sister, did we just almost inadvertently adopt the Foxfolk?
I think he almost adopted himself.
Can I order another book?
Is
almost
this
like-
legal?
Razoric pipes up. Can I have another book? He's like,
I mean, I look.
what book?
About like archer technique.
He's going to take you and like shoo you away. Go see your godfather about that. He can withdraw any book he wants up to a maximum of 3.
I'm sorry.
By the way, Florm does not understand what he was insinuating with everything.
I'm gonna make sure I hold like at least 100 gold off to the side, just in case I have to fucking pay for that book now.
Glorm's still contemplating if people of the church can have children.
Get away from me with that
So,
fucking.
Ace, what did you want to look for? I know you wanted off to look for a book.
Ariandel library card.
Yeah, you have an Arendelle library card.
Man, I did not know we were gonna have a library episode.
Neither did I. It's a thing. It works. I'm fine with it.
This is extremely entertaining.
It's gonna take 3 sessions to get to the fucking Shadooby breakfast.
It's a lunch.
It's a breakfast, lunch, whatever.
It's the brunch.
Okay. While you're typing, does anybody else want to do anything? Oh, look for a book on blue dragons.
Okay.
Now that I think about it, a book on the materials that came to you and learning celestial. Okay. Go ahead and roll 2 investigation checks. One for a book on dragons, one for a book on celestials. Okay. So you take a look through the library, and there is not a single book on blue dragons in this entire library. However, you take another look through, and you find a songbook on this. It's written only in celestial. It has tons of hymns. It seems to have been. It's in the section of Tyr. It seems to have been given by the Tyrian church, and it's full of like, "Oh, I love Tyr" kind of songs, but all written in celestial. So what's your roll, man? Anybody, you can take out those books if you talk to what's his face and get a card and all that good shit. Anybody else want to do anything in the library?
Yeah, those books.
You want to look for a book on archery? Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Investigation.
Okay. After a while, you find a book called Aces Archery for Amateurs.
Not checking out another book.
It has illustrations of small children on how to properly posture their shooting techniques, and it seems to cover both short bows, long bows, and crossbows.
I just stuck in short bow technique.
Well, that's what
Expert.
you found.
Well, I hate their book if you're fucking book.
Well, if you read a book, it won't teach you how to shoot a bow. It'll give you hints.
But doesn't he already know how to shoot a bow?
It knows how to shoot
I should look up how to shoot a gun.
that book.
Hey.
Go ahead and roll investigation check if you want to find that book.
Oh god. You know what? Fuck it. I have much to learn. Okay, investigation.
Yep.
It's always mediocre.
Okay, roll an insight check.
You created guns.
Roll an insight check. Your family created guns. Nobody else knows how to make them and or use them.
God damn it. Okay, so investigation, insight, anything else or no?
With that
Yep,
investigation
that's
check,
it.
you find the same book that Razor can find, and he has it open, flipping through with puppy dog eyes.
This is not the book I wanted.
That's a question that was answered already. Go ahead and roll a
Yeah.
history check.
Are there...
Did Ace say that out loud? Because I was looking for that book.
Sure,
Because I could answer that.
sure.
Oh, she knows she was rich. Yeah, she bought it from the Shadoobies. Oh no.
Shadoobi's Antiquity Store.
But I can't enter their property. Shit.
This will be a very awkward lunch.
They're like,
Hey,
didn't you have 6 members?
you know he's a Shadoobi, right? Or not a Shadoobi, Zandalia.
They're like, oh. Wait, that's actually true. If I was invited, does that mean I'm allowed on the property?
We'll find out tomorrow.
Yep, we'll find out. Okay. I'll just kind of glance off the book because I realize I'm stupid.
Okay.
I'll just tell him, Razorwick, I'm not checking out a second book for you. You already got one.
Fuck you.
Okay, you can return this book right now. I can return it.
You should be the parent.
Big Dad Nero.
Not fucking Florm and Glorm, apparently.
Apparently.
Fucking, now this dude thinks that we're incestuous.
Apparently.
You can read that now, just we're not taking that with us.
Do you want to read it now?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Cool. So Razorwick is taking the next hour to sit down and read this book. What do you guys want to do for the next hour?
Oh man, let's go back to the Gorbatov estate unless you guys have anything else to do.
Are there any
Play
language
chess with
learning?
me.
Okay, Nero, you walk up to those old men and slam down a chess set and be like, let's play. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Sorry, I just got tickle attacked. Repeat that, sorry.
You walk up to the old men, slam down this dragon chess set, and are like, let's play. I haven't been able to play a good game in a while. You look like you can play a good game of dragon chess. Make a persuasion check.
Okay. The persuasion. Ah, not good. This. Yeah! Rip.
No!
I have a -1.
He's going to whack you with his cane.
Oh, you got the whacker guy! Oh no!
He's gonna hold his head, it's like, ow!
Form's like, oh no!
Nah, you got you with the cane, didn't you?
It's going to say, you want to play dragon chess?
Yeah, I have an hour to kill.
I was born back when they invented dragon chess. You do not have that scruff to even hold 1 minute ounce of skill to face me in dragon's chess. Go face Barnaby over there. He doesn't know damn wit about dragon's chess.
I look over slowly. Is it the Barnaby I think it is?
No, it's a grumpy old man reading a book
Okay.
that's not paying attention to you.
Okay, I'll go challenge Barnaby then.
Okay.
I was born!
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
He just trails off like,
I was born! Around the time of the trick.
I'm gonna fail!
He's gonna whack you on top of his head with his like a walking stick.
Alright, take 2 points damage.
He's gonna say, "Why are you bugging me, Sonny? I just want to read about the minstrels and her meats and go play somewhere else."
Yes. He's gonna pick this set sadly and go for 3 for 3. Is there one more old man down the line?
There's Form! Anybody from our group that's not doing anything right now, you're not friends!
But they're the smart people.
Hey!
Hey, I'm very intelligent!
I'm gonna go to Gorm then.
I'm smarter one!
Okay. What'd you say to Glorm?
Hey Gorm, I've been whacked on the cane twice. You've been through this, right?
I know how this feels.
You wanna play chess with me?
Does Gorm know how to play chess?
Go ahead and roll an intelligence check.
Oh
Yes.
no. Oh no.
You've heard of it before.
Excuse me, I'm not entirely familiar with the rules of it.
Hey Florm, would you like to play chess?
I've heard of it!
She's gonna sit down at one of the empty slots. Like, okay.
Ranulph pulls over a chair and watches.
Okay, it's
interested.
intelligence. It's intelligence, so here we go.
Just an intelligence check.
You have a dragon chess set. You can use that.
Let's say I'm using mine because I have proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you with proficiency.
You're still
Boom.
gonna
Oh, get fucked! So you pull up this dragon chess set, you throw it down, and you were looking like smug as fuck. You're like, oh yeah, this is something I've been doing. I haven't got a chance to do this. I'm gonna wreck this kid. Florm, the queen loves dragon chess. You used to play it all the time.
Dragon
Okay,
chess proficiency.
You already rolled
That's
a
a horse
20.
proficiency, snowball proficiency, and now dragon chess.
So you add another 23. You beat me by 6, bitch. You played me for a fool.
And get played.
Too bad you weren't betting money.
Oh, she could have made a lot of money off me.
So you guys watch this intense game of dragon chess. The pieces actually move on their own to the user's will and whack each other. As per their movements, you guys are entertained by that. Razorwick finishes his book. What would you guys like to do?
Interesting.
It's at least about 8. Should we at least get some dinner and then head to your place?
Let's head. Yeah, I mean, I don't
You're
know.
gonna- I look over at the group and I say, "You wouldn't have enough time for one more round. I've been watching this war game you two are playing, and I seem very intrigued. I would like to try playing against
It shouldn't
one of
take
Do
too long if you don't.
play against.
Well, obviously is better than me, and he's gonna kind of storm off the corner.
I'd like to play with Nero.
He's stormed off. He's already left.
He's gonna turn around like, what? He's like, are you trying for an easy win now? Are you gonna stomp me too?
Seems since you're the most proficient with it, I learned the most by playing with you.
He's gonna sit down and he's gonna start playing. Roll straight intelligence. Unless you have
Alright.
proficiency with it.
I do not have proficiency. I am completely new.
Watch.
I don't even have a bonus in intelligence.
You're gonna roll an 18. Thank you, I'll beat somebody.
Okay, so you know, Dragon Chess is a lot like normal chess. You know the 3-move checkmate? You 3-move checkmate him.
Oh god damn it.
Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a game for everybody.
While they're playing, I'm attuning Chun and Frostbrand to my belt.
One more.
3 turns.
Okay, but...
Oh, wait, is Ace gonna try to beat me in chess now?
If Ace is gonna do that, I'm gonna tune my boots to my feet.
I'll have one more rematch with you.
Okay, one more
kinda-
match.
now
and
that- After seeing how this played out, I kind of have an idea of
Okay.
how this is.
then go for it, and then Ace is next, so they get their chance to attune shit. I still win.
Okay, so you know how there's the 3-move checkmate? You just do it the opposite way this time.
You need to forget the
Nope,
the board
you
is
don't have to roll
symmetrical. I'm sorry, the board is symmetrical. So just try to imagine that what I could do on the right side, I could also do on the left. You'll learn in time. You have traveled like,
Ace?
was it 10,000 years? Okay.
It doesn't
Here
just
we-
happen. Amori, the boots are a lot bigger than your feet. As you slip the boots onto your feet, they feel a little bit wet inside, and you're like, ugh. And it's like you think you might have got a little bit of swamp water inside the boots while you were just trekking them around in your backpack. Kind of gross, didn't clean them, whatever. You have those boots, and once in an hour, you feel almost the same kind of connection that you have to Tyr start forming between you and boots. And once the hour goes by, the boots shrink to the size of your feet, and they're almost locked on. They feel just as natural as if you were walking around barefoot. They're light, and you feel floaty.
Neat.
Okay, Ace will give you one turn just to kind of explain the 1 hour time span. Straight intelligence roll unless you're proficient with it.
So I learned everything. This stupid book.
You learned the basics on how to shoot a bow, which mostly you already learned, but that's the principles. You'll actually have to practice and hire a teacher and do it for a year to gain proficiency.
I love how I've been...
I already have proficiency.
In shorts, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how I've been progressively rolling intelligence rolls, and with each intelligence roll, it just gets better and better and better and better.
learning how to
Like I'm
play.
actually learning it. Yeah.
So, you guys finish playing your games of chess. Nero stomps everybody except for Fulham, who stomps his ass. What would you like to do now?
How about the Gorbachev estate?
Here we go home.
To the home.
You guys want to go home?
Yes.
I'm allowed on it now, so that's good.
Okay. So you guys walk out of the castle, which means we have to get out of the castle music and into the town music.
Gorm signed it. I'm gonna, as we're walking to the house, I'm gonna thank Gorm. Hey, thanks for letting me on your property, considering that you've also given it to the church now.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you no for your, like... Yeah, for the party.
You deserve this much.
You definitely deserve this.
Soft bed. Yes. Nearly getting killed multiple times deserves a soft bed. Thank you.
Well, I mean, you just gotta
That's
sleep on the ground,
sarcastic.
but that's a different situation for a different day.
Wait, ground?
No, don't worry about it. We keep
Ground?
going on.
He's gonna start kind of patting after ground.
I mean, if you think about it, we all sleep on the ground in a way.
Anyway, how does our house look?
Your house, you're not at it yet. you guys exit the main exit of the castle.
Sebastian's still there.
He's chilling with Sally Bracket 18 right there at the main exit.
As we're walking, hey Sebastian, back in the palace, back in Phandalin, you're able to clean our clothes like with a snap relay. Could you do that to Form? She's still covered in blood.
Hi.
Hi. He snaps his fingers and all the blood spatter, the wine spatter that's on your front garb, just starts at the top and twinkles of light go down as it disappears. How are you all doing tonight?
We're doing well. Thank you for getting Gibraltar. I saw him run up to us during the coronation.
Oh, no problem. He looks about. Where is Selena anyway?
She got called back.
Oh, well then, that's just like him. How you do, Master Mrjik?
I'm good.
I brought you a gift, as he's stroking Sally Bracket 18's mane.
Here's a +2 bow.
Yeah, the horrors.
Well then, would you like up?
What?
He goes to lift you up and place you on the horse.
Okay.
Okay. So he lifts this tall man, reaches down and picks up the short little Mrjik, picks him up and places him on the back of Sally Bracket 18. Sally Bracket 18. Wow, this song ended actually really quickly. What the fuck is it? I'm keep going. There we go. Sally Bracket 18 actually looks quite happy to see Mrjik.
Wow, that's shocking.
And now he says, "So, where are we off to?"
To our states.
Oh, well then lead the way.
I lead the way.
Okay. You guys go down the royal quarter, south towards the Gorbachev estate. As you go down the road, you see you guys pass by the Shadubi estate, this immaculate white cobblestone palace type structure. If this was anywhere else, you would swear that this was the castle, not just a noble's household. There is abundance of armed men walking around the perimeter. It is an immaculate white house. You guys walk forward, and across the street you see the Vanheim residence. This house is more of a grayish cobblestone type structure. You can see out in front of it there are two clay statues standing there in perfect juxtaposition with their one hand each held up in almost a stomping motion, but they're about maybe 100 feet into the stage just standing there. You guys pass by that and turn, standing right in front of the Gorbachev estate. The Gorbachev estate, grass is unkept. Most of it looks like nobody's been there for the past 10 years. The house is a mixture of wood and stone. It is made of fine birch for the outside and seems to structurally have a mixture of oak and cedar for the majority of it. The stone itself is black obsidian that goes on every major corner. In front of your estate is a wrought iron fence, and on top of it has a large kind of like calligraphy written in steel in front of the main gates. It says "Live free and die well," as the main Gorbachev's estate's saying. The wrought iron gates are locked, and yeah, it is there in front of you. What would you guys like to do?
Do I have a key?
Does Glorm have a key?
Glorm, go ahead and make an
forget the key.
investigation check.
This
Glorm's not gonna have a key.
Please tell me that I have
This
to
is-
lock my own house.
That's
I'm here.
At the thought of having a key, you like pat yourself instinctively, and in your left pocket, where you would always have a key to your home, there's a key.
Hey,
Hey!
Wait, Glorm, you actually have a key?
Well, yeah, it's home.
How the fuck did you misplace the key we gave you back in Phandalin?
It's not a key that's important to me.
it was pretty important to us.
Look,
Anyway,
it's a different level of importance.
Go ahead and add Gorbachev estate key to your inventory.
Yours is gonna like
Please.
rumble.
I
down.
have last 3 entry: fancy scotch, fancy brandy, fancy whiskey, Gorbachev estate key.
What's that noise I hear?
The blink? I don't know. I think it's Turt.
Oh, that's
No, it's-
Senny
Yeah.
playing a game.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Tell him I said hi.
They say hi, Sen.
Hi, Sen.
Alright, so you guys make your way into Gorbachev estate. Sen's waving.
We can't wave back, but we can.
I'm
say
waving
we
back.
Wave. That's true.
Oh yes, this is a good battle map.
Oh shit. Oh, there's a battle inside your fucking house.
Alright, you guys find yourself at the Gorbachev estate. It is around 8:30 p.m. and Sebastian is falling behind you with excuse me.
How do you know
Sally
that
Bracket
translate?
18.
Holy shit! You guys actually have a big house.
It is a estate, yes, it is a mansion size. You can see over here is the garden, which leads to the deadly drop. This place seems familiar. Florm and Glorm, go ahead and roll a history check.
Hope you
Come
remember
on.
your childhood.
History. Please don't fuck me up, history.
Okay,
Remember your house.
Florm, you remember this place decently well, and it's smaller than what you remember. There was multiple additions done to your house back in the day, and it seems that Bartholomew just neglected to give that to registry. So when they rebuilt the house, they rebuilt it in the original state it was built in.
Yeah, he's always like that.
It seems smaller, but probably the same.
His room isn't there.
Look, the last memory I have was fucking watching my dad die.
True. Off to the right-hand side, right here, in fact, there is still the remains of a burnt-down forge. Well, armory slash forge.
Damn.
Your father used to spend a lot of his time.
Well, that would have come in handy if I was here.
If you did anything at a Ford anymore.
He's gonna just glare at her.
God damn it.
Wink and smile.
Anyway. So, what would you guys like to do?
Apple Gloom, can you actually let us in the front door?
How many rooms are there?
At this estate, there
Look at
is dozens.
Ooh.
Oh, right. I show everyone to
well-
a different room.
Glorm's going to. Is the door unlocked?
The door is not unlocked. You have the key.
I'm going to unlock it.
It doesn't unlock.
The key snaps.
This seems to be a master key to the estate.
Good.
Can't open
Walks
every door.
up to the front door, unlocks it, and it opens up. And you guys get this just general sense of dead air. Like there's dust. There's not so much. There's been no like living creature inside this estate for maybe the past 5-6 years.
No, well, Rip our hired help, I guess.
Did we have any hired help beforehand?
Your father did.
You didn't?
What
That would
fun
make
time.
Oh, we have Sebastian.
Well, welcome to our home.
It's better than sleeping in a tent.
That is very true.
And I'll lead everyone to a bed, just a random bedroom for each of them.
Well, then go ahead and pick a bedroom. There's tons of
Hey guys, there's a whole bunch of bedrooms over here. I lead them over here. Show them all the bedrooms.
So which beds would you like to take?
I like 17.
Because it's in the corner.
Yes.
I'm taking a 20.
16 is one of the bigger rooms.
It's
a double room.
Yeven.
That's Glorm and Florm's room.
What
No,
about you, Renald? Which room
Do
are you
not.
taking?
Rooms?
Yeah.
I feel like
Thinking.
Razorrick and Sebastian have the double room.
As you guys are going into each room seems to be furnished with a fresh bed.
I mean, sure, I guess.
The linens have been done, but done about 6 years ago. The beds are well made. They're they're cedar beds, so they have this nice, just general scent about them. Even though it's such an old room, you can just until you get that just wafting scent of cedar. There are small side tables and chests in each one of these rooms for storing of clothes, etc. The one that Razork went into, there is a writing desk for a workstation.
No, I need to write.
Can I investigate the house for anything weird while we're all settling in?
Sure, go ahead and take an investigation check.
Good luck to investigate the house.
Okay.
Can Glorm look for his?
Pardon?
Can Glorm look for his old room?
Yeah, sure. Your old room used to be right here, by the garden.
What?
It didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I physically moved
You're
the
here.
character.
Oh. Oh.
What was Form's old room?
Worm's old room was right over here, as far away from Glorm's room as possible.
That sounds like Form. I was in the triple bedroom? Alright.
Look, you got
Glorm
to
like
choose.
3 beds in there now. When you took over that room, you kicked those beds out for the extra room.
Form likes to spread out. Okay. So I don't find anything out of the ordinary.
When you walk around the house, you find that in the dining room table there is a note posted. It is just left there with a weight on it, and looks like it's just been left there for years.
I'll look at it.
It says, "Dear Gorbachev residents, your bills have been unpaid on the maintenance and upkeep of this residence. Therefore, the Karangi company have ceased their weekly cleaning and their maintenance of the estate. We thank you for your patronage and hope to do business with you again."
Why is Randolph in my room? Why is Sparks in my room?
We're partying in your Razor's room. Okay.
What are you doing, Randolph?
Chilling in Razor's room.
Cool. Hold on, I gotta.
Just scoping around, looking around.
I gotta look these guys up whenever we don't have anything else to do.
Okay. Sparks, when you go into those rooms, they seem like large training rooms. Like they seem like the floor is long paned hardwood floors. In the middle, there is a mannequin. It has 4 rotating arms and a faux head. And it seems that you can walk up to it and like push on one of the arms and causes the other arms to rotate around. It is a large dojo.
It's a sparring dojo, yeah.
Hey, speaking of sparring dojo,
Oh, this is my phone's awesome.
hey, are there any trees in the yard?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
There's a single dead tree.
Okay. Out in just outside the dojo in the main courtyard here, and I'll just make a square box. Oh wait, I got those colors mixed up. Gray outside, green on the inside. There we go. There is an old oak.
You are talking.
This tree has been there since you've been a child, and on one side of it seems to have old burned scarrings on it. However, it is alive, it has been tended to, and it is well. But it has been here for probably the past 300 years.
Awesome. I would like to throw my dagger at it.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Okay, you throw your dagger at the tree, and it chunks right into it. You see a little bit of sap pouring out.
I don't feel the tug of the boink thing.
As it hits, you don't feel that inertia, you don't feel that pull.
Okay. Hey, Nero.
I'm outside my room unpacking some stuff.
I'm gonna walk over to Nero. Hey, man.
Yes?
So I got this dagger, right? It's pretty cool.
The one you stabbed yourself with?
Yeah, I stabbed myself with, and I want to do some more stabbing. Can I borrow you for a little bit?
More stabbing and you're borrowing me. Am I gonna get stabbed?
I mean, if the first test doesn't go so well, then probably. way, but before you ask any questions, I toss him the dagger without. I don't want to throw it at him to do damage. I just want to toss it at him.
Okay, so you can catch it.
I'm gonna catch it and be like,
Yeah, he catches it, and after 6 seconds, it disappears out of his hand and goes back to the belt.
he's gonna kind of wiggle his hands like, I lost. Oh, you have it.
And I didn't feel the tug.
No, he was wielding it for those 6 seconds and kind of shittily, and then it disappeared out of his hand.
My goal was to try to like TP to him.
I know.
Okay, so I didn't do that.
You tossed it to
Awesome.
him. He caught it. Didn't do anything.
Awesome.
I should have.
Was there a reason why you got me to lose it for you to get it back?
Okay. So my goal in that was to try to. So I don't know anything about this dagger. I'm trying to learn more about it. The goal of that was to try to see if I could toss it to you, in an attempt that if it doesn't stab you, I can at least teleport to. I can teleport to you without doing any damage to you.
Wait.
Oh
God. Wait.
Razor pops out of his room. It's like, wait.
Can I like use this dagger as an arrow?
I toss the dagger over to him, and I stand across the room.
Razor, make an initiative check because we have a timer on this.
6 seconds.
Should I make an initiative?
Oh.
Oh no.
You roll your initiative too.
I mean, I should be in range.
So, Ward tosses the dagger to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to try to shoot with your bow?
Yeah.
At what?
Shoot it at me.
Were you
I won't
shooting
shoot
it
anywhere.
at in the house?
I mean, it has to be a living shit.
That's up
Oh
to
no.
you.
Shoot.
I say we don't know that criteria.
Grim holds
Ran
her
off.
arms out.
Randolph is absent-mindedly walking around this area that he happens to wander right in your sights.
I mean, if he doesn't see me, he doesn't know.
Oh no.
So what are you doing, Razoric?
Shoot.
Okay, are you making a stealth check first?
He's shooting at Reynolds. Oh no.
I mean,
Out of character, I'm volunteering just because I want to see how
Yeah.
funny this turns out.
Perfectly.
Razoric, are you
I'm a good sport.
making a stealth check?
I should die. It's gonna hurt a lot.
It's up to you. Reynolds is not paying attention to you, so do you think you need to hide?
I mean, I don't want to kill him too.
Well, you're not gonna kill him with one shot.
He's strong.
He's Reynolds. He's came
Plus
from
he's
the past.
there's Glorm.
Sure, just let miss my shot, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check. Reynolds, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is
Please.
14. You beat it by just 2
So
points.
he's not aware of your presence. You will have advantage on the attack. However, you have disadvantage because you're using a fucking dagger as an arrow.
I mean, why not?
So normal.
It's not long enough for the fucking chat. This is stupid. But anyway, we're doing it. So go ahead and shoot at this just normally.
You know, it's skill that he. Oh.
So
Oh.
you attempt to shoot with the dagger in the thing, and it shoots. Renolfa, you feel a dagger ping off your shoulder, and
Wait,
mildly.
wait. Do I shoot that magic arrow too? Since it's my oh fuck.
1 second, we'll get to that. It scrapes your cheek, causing you 1 point of piercing damage. Okay?
It's an improvised weapon.
Yeah, it is. You feel the cut as it goes across your face. Florm, you don't feel the inertia whatsoever. The blade then disappears in front of your face, returns to your belt. Razor, do you want to continue with your secondary attack?
Oh no.
Oh, okay, I can like cancel it.
Yes. It's
Oh, okay. Sure.
okay.
I stumble as I suddenly see the dagger just like cutting into the bridge of my nose, and I'm just like,
Wait.
fall over backwards.
Yeah, you guys all see as Renolf turns, his nose is just starting to bleed down his face.
Oh no.
I'll hand him a napkin.
I mean, the dagger didn't like hit him.
Glim's
It
gonna
did.
walk out
It
of his
did.
room after
It hit
hearing
him.
motion.
But the dagger is not in him.
Okay, you know what? Just so Renolf doesn't have to put up with Resurrect shooting your dagger at him, I'll volunteer. If you're gonna
Thank
hit
you.
someone with that.
I mean,
Was this your
Brad,
plan?
I'm
Get
sorry
someone
about. I just need to stab someone for a little bit. It's fine. It's normal.
I'm just like
a rest.
out of character. I'm just seeing him just like taking the dagger, walking up to someone and going, "Here, hold this," and you stab him in the chest with it.
All right. So
And walk away.
first, I mean, I guess we just needed a quick. We need the standard test just to kind of like get us going.
I'll be in the
Can I-
dojo.
Can I throw the dagger at you?
Oh, there's a dojo.
Do you want?
Yeah.
You can. Nero, if you want to be your more defensive form, so that you don't die immediately. That's okay.
He's already.
How tall is the ceiling?
Yeah, I already went to the
ceiling
wolf form.
in this room is 15 feet tall.
It's a little shorter than what I need, but I'm just gonna stay in this form.
Um,
You only need to hit me, right?
Hopefully.
Okay, so he's just gonna kind of put his arms wide open, just kind of ready for the dagger hit. He's gonna
I'm like,
take a deep breath.
Just as a standard kind of, and then mid-sentence I throw the dagger at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
She's a bitch.
That hits.
Alright.
Okay,
That
and
hits.
as it hits, where do you want to hit him?
A shoulder.
Okay, Nero, you see just a flash, and it's almost like your vision darkens where the dagger flies, and then you just feel a sharp pain in your left shoulder. Florm, you feel the inertia just pull at your feet.
And I go to it.
Okay, Nero, in a split second, shadows emanate from your face and forms their hand on the dagger in your shoulder.
He's like half stumbled back because of the impact, but before he even takes the full step back, she's already holding onto it. It's like, ah!
Go ahead and take 7 points of piercing damage. It is magical piercing.
Yeah, I already considered. It's like, you didn't even finish your sentence.
That's the point. It's like pulling a band-aid. It's fine. Do I get to choose where I am around him, or just in the front?
You end up where you strike him.
Interesting. Okay.
So you ended up with your hand right on his right in his shoulder. He was facing in front of you, so you appeared right in front of him.
Okay. So I've got a few tests to do.
Should I try my
I-
turn again?
He's gonna kind of rub over the giant gash he has in his shoulder now.
Can I do more? Can I do more controlled throws to where they only do like 1 point of damage?
Renoff strolls by and uses his healing, his
Down hands.
healing, yeah, healing.
Healing word.
Lay
or-
on
Okay.
Yeah, lay on hands in order to heal up his shoulder, and of course also heal up the bridge of his nose as well.
Okay, so the total 8 points of that you wasted or used. Yep. Okay. He's gonna rub over it as it kind of gets healed. Thank you, Renolf.
Thank
Are you
you.
gonna warn me more, or are you just gonna continuously
I'll warn
talk
you.
about it?
I'll warn you from now, and then I use Mage Hands.
Yeah.
And I try to make a jab at him with Mage Hand holding the dagger.
Okay, so you're making an attack roll with the mage hand.
Yeah, would it be? Yeah.
Okay, so you grab the dagger, you float it towards Zero. I want you to make the attack roll at disadvantage.
If you still fucking hit me, he's just done. Okay, thank you.
Does it hit?
No.
Okay, Nero, you see this weak hand barely able to hold the weight of the dagger come towards you slowly and go, eh!
What I was trying to say.
You just said that you were going to tell me.
Of
When you're-
course, I'm gonna tell you.
but
I
while
tried.
he, like, this action was him, like, the dagger lifts and then floats slowly towards you 30 feet in 6 seconds, and then, eh!
Next, I feel you're gonna ask me to grow big and throw you up in the fucking air. You're a wacko.
Well, wait. Hold on to that thought.
Wait, what?
Renoff picks up the dagger from the mage hand.
It doesn't pick up. You teleport back to his hand
Damn.
immediately
I did
after
that
6
6
seconds go by.
Ah,
Did
darn
you-
it.
Did you want to see the dagger?
Yes, I do actually.
I should try my bow again.
You have 6 seconds, and I toss it to him.
Alright, I throw it at Florm.
Oh shit.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll. Are you proficient with daggers?
No, I am not.
Then
Wait.
make it just with your strength or dex, depending on which one you want.
Daggers, he's a paladin, right? Should be simple and...
Okay, does a 17 hit you, Florm?
I use shield to block it.
Okay,
You
so the
bitch.
dagger goes right at his face because you did not say you were using it non-lethally, and Florm's like, ching! And a magical barrier goes up just as it gets like an inch from his eye, her eye,
Uh-huh.
Well,
and then
We just
immediately
played
teleports to
Cap.
his calf.
Why am I the only one that's been bleeding
What
here?
was,
You should give me the
I'm
dagger.
just gonna go over to
what
Nero
was your
and
goal?
that was my goal. I knew you wouldn't be dumb enough to stand right in the edge of the dagger, but I was hoping to get you just enough to get a nick off your nose bridge.
I wasn't the one to throw it at you, by the way. I'll leave it at that, but I wasn't the one to throw it at you.
Hello, Glorm. Florm's
Razor,
been
you're
stabbing
hiding
me.
behind the dummy.
I know.
Wait.
I see you're bleeding.
It's dried blood. We're not helping
Hey,
here.
you're bleeding.
Wait a minute.
Bleeding.
Wait, if you're not the one with the dagger, then why did you hand it to me?
What?
The DM says what? Probably.
Like, I have no idea, Riz.
Why'd you hand it to me?
It's my
Wait, I'm
dagger.
Then why? Then of course. So if that's the case, then why did you go and try to get me in the face with it?
That wasn't me. Somebody
Who else
had
has
it.
the dagger then?
That was Razorick. He's
Oh, I wasn't
hiding
gonna-
probably.
I wasn't gonna be no snitch, but
I've been stabbed with your fucking dagger mid-sentence. I have a
Razor, I
right
would
to
like you
live.
to make a stealth check with disadvantage.
Because you're laughing your ass off, bitch. Alright.
So I just rolled it again, I guess.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
Oh, again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Please double crit fail. Thank you.
Okay, so Renolf, as you're having this conversation, you hear a dummy start like giggling, and there's a little swishing green tail behind it.
Over there, as you can see. Fulham, do you have any other more painful tests you need to do?
I sprint at him and throw the dagger at him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack rolls.
I do it. I'm doing it non-lethally now.
Okay.
I've learned my lesson.
She's a bitch.
Non-lethal.
So you just see Florm start running at you, and Florm throws the dagger at you.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of put my arm up,
Do you want to
extinct.
watch all this, Ace?
Yeah, he's just probably watching. So I'd imagine that cause a 24 does hit, so he kind of puts his hand up and it hits his hand.
Okay.
So ow.
Okay, so you do feel the entropy as you're running at him.
Okay. What happens to the momentum whenever I'm doing that?
Well, go
Like,
ahead.
as
Do you go with it?
Yes.
Okay. Nero, Florm teleports directly in front of you and has her hand on the dagger. There seems to be, it seems that she's come to a standstill as if she's dropped right in front of you.
He's
Interesting.
gonna rub his hand as she's holding the dagger.
And she's just kind of like rubbing her chin, like.
That means, Nero, were you holding the dagger? Is it your hand directly out in front of you, or is it up in the air with your hand? Like, where's your hand?
It's kind of like right in front of like almost my chest because you know that she would throw it
Okay.
at me.
How
kind
high
of
is
blocking
that?
it. Not head level for her.
Head level for her? Okay. Then, Florm, you appear with your feet on the ground.
Awesome. Okay, so this is interesting. So the next few tests I want to do is
Should I try with the bow again?
I really only need to do one more test.
I want to know
Actually-
if I can, like, shoot it more farther than you.
I think for a minute, and I look over at Razorick. Does Razorick have any metal on his bow? Like on a grip or anything?
Oh no.
No.
Make a perception check.
Alrighty. Making the perception now.
Actually, Ace isn't on the map.
He's up at
right here.
He's in section 4. Okay.
Oh,
The
he's there.
bow Razorwick is currently wielding is his lightning short bow. This lightning short bow has metallic wrappings all the way up and down it in order to conduct electricity for his attacks. So yes, it does have a metal wrapping around the
I mean,
parts of
that's
it.
in my hand right now.
Doesn't matter, I think.
Oh, didn't work.
So Rodolph points his fingers at you and says, "The 1997
No, no.
HP next to you.
No.
PQL repeating, attacking, elementary."
Okay, stop. Okay, I'm sorry that the sheet basically.
Metal,
Yes.
Okay.
Kiss all
Okay,
magic.
so Razorek, where was the bow right now? If it wasn't your hand when you were asking for what's his face to give you the dagger back.
I mean, it's probably like on my back.
Razorek, all your arrows catch on fire.
My arrows are in the quiver.
I'm like, not again.
You back that, your quiver's on fire.
The magical quiver.
fuck!
The
magical quiver.
one.
Yes, is on fire with magic fire.
Not again.
Water.
Where's it? Core.
Water.
Core.
Well, it's just
Water. Fuck, I don't have the fucking spell!
Okay, Razork, I hope you stand still. Cold damage.
Make a dex save to get that quiver in the direction of that cold damage.
Myself or his?
Okay.
Oh shit.
You failed the DC, so you got hit by that. Go ahead and
Whatever.
take 12 points of cold damage as Nero tries to hit the quiver.
I'm just taking it back. You made wrong.
Can you not try to set our house on fire right now?
It's still hot. It's still going. You
I
want to make a fire
stopped.
sound?
I immediately stopped after I realized he had the bow sheath because I couldn't tell if he had it in his hand or not when I did it.
Okay. Razor, make a
I was
concentration
hoping
check.
my intention was that if he was holding the bow, to make it so hot that he had to drop it, as a very nice way of saying no.
I'm not fucking holding my bow every time.
Well, you were going up, going, guys, why don't I use my bow again?
Razor, make an investigation check.
Where to go?
For the fire blue
Pay for
arrows.
it.
Okay. So you take a look at your quiver. There's some scorn marks. It seems that the connection between the main packet and the secondary packet have now burnt away, and the space is now one big space, but everything contained within those spaces has been burnt. So the only things that survive are the magical weapons. All the ammunition has been incinerated.
How many arrows did you just lose? Holy shit.
76.
God.
I can buy him new ones. I have a shit ton of money.
76 arrows. Holy.
Holy
So
fucking shit.
He turns his quiver upside down and you see a
Ash.
pile of fucking ash. It's like, oh, hey Razork, were those your arrows?
Yeah,
How many did you have?
76.
I will buy you new ones. Double the amount. Get that quiver can hold.
76?
He's
a
an
magical quiver.
archer. That's what he does.
Most quivers can't even hold 20. Can barely
That's a
hold 20.
magic one.
I don't know if they had it back in the olden days, but it's a magical quiver.
Get with the times, old man.
The future is now.
We're all pulling around.
I roll my eyes and I cast Mend on the quiver.
It's not the quiver, it's
So-
the arrows.
No, you go up.
No,
to
that's not the quiver.
And you attempt to cast the mending on it. Go ahead and make that's a religious. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
This
what's
is-
your spellcasting modifier? Like what you use?
I use charisma.
Okay, then go ahead and make a charisma check.
Welcome to the party when they're not in combat.
Hey, Nero, can you throw me in the air?
No, Glormir sang on the ground.
Okay, so you reach over and you start trying to repair this magical quiver. This is an intricate piece of arcane technology. You don't have much experience with it. However, you take a look at it. This is something very similar to what your shipwrights, your archers on the boats would use to store multiple arrows. And you were able to repair the separation between his main quiver section and his ammunition section. However, the ammunition is still quite broken. It's turned ash. So your quiver is repaired, Razorrick. However, your arrows are not.
I'll pay for them, Mrjik, tomorrow whenever we're out to lunch and everything. Yes, Florm, you want me throw you up in the air?
My hypothesis, if I'm correct, because when I ran at you, I was running at full speed and threw the dagger at you. Whenever I threw the dagger at you and it appeared in front of you, I lost all momentum and speed. So I want to see if I'm falling down and I throw the dagger at you and hit you with it. That's the I'll actually lose all momentum and not be taking any fall damage. Which, as you see, would be very helpful from that Wyvern instance.
He's gonna facepalm like, do you have even a space I could do that without breaking the law?
Without breaking the law?
I'm not supposed to transform in public, so in other words, we step outside of this place, as long as it's not on your property.
I'm not a very large. Aren't you normally pretty strong?
Do you think I could throw you up that high?
Can you throw me?
I mean, I can try.
Did your garden? How tall is the wall there?
I mean,
Jake, can I do something?
water flying off the cliff now, do we?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd rather not do it near the cliff.
What you want to do, Razor? Type it down while they're talking.
How tall is the roof?
Upstairs.
It's one big, so what you see here.
How tall is the roof?
The roof, it's about 20 feet tall because this is the largest section. The rest of the roof is about 10 feet. This is about 20 feet.
Okay. And if I feel like if I was to fall from the 10-foot part of the roof, would I just take? Do I feel like I would hurt myself if I fell from there?
20 feet? Yeah, you'd hurt yourself a little bit.
Okay. Can I slowly make my way up to the 20-foot?
Go ahead and make an athletics check to climb up.
Florm,
Athletics
please
or
be
acrobatics?
careful.
We're doing this outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it
Okay,
outside.
outside.
The garden or the up front? Okay, up front? Okay.
Can you help me up?
As I walk out front, I'm gonna change back.
Okay.
Okay. Because before you...
Can you guys help me up? Help me up to the 10, and then I'll work my way up from there.
Do you have to use strength for that, to kind of do like the foot thing?
Cool, you
Kind of
have
pressure.
athletics for advantage on the first 10 feet, so go ahead and do your check with advantage.
Boom.
There you go.
You fall on your ass right in front of Nero.
Okay,
Can
Can-
I help lift?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, you're able to climb up the 10 feet successfully. You have one more check to make to get up to the last 20.
All right, and this is at normal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're able to climb up onto the roof successfully. You're now 20 feet in the air.
Nero's just standing
Awesome.
right here.
Be careful, sister.
Get ready to catch this at chest height.
At chest? Okay, he's gonna put his arms out again. You owe me for this.
I do, and I jump off and I throw the dagger at him.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Please crit fail.
If he's willing, can it just hit?
Yeah,
Let's say I was willing.
So, you jump off, you throw your dagger. As it flies, it strikes Nero. You feel that inertia just for a moment that you hit the ground and your concentration on it breaks. Go ahead.
I mean, I would go to it immediately.
Yes, you hit
Can I make, like,
just as
concentration?
it's only 20 feet.
Hmm.
There's still the travel time between, you know, the dagger actually hitting.
Go ahead and take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
He's gonna stumble back as you hit the ground, just with the dagger in his chest. Like, ow.
And disappears.
He's
So you're
gonna
fucked.
stumble back.
Yep. Ace,
Hmm.
go ahead and tell me what you're doing in the attacks.
This is just emotional pain now.
Well, I have
You did feel
physical.
You did feel the momentum. Just you hit the ground too quickly.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much all I need to know for now.
Okay. I'm gonna go sleep off this, you know, puncture wound.
I don't know what you
Can
mean.
one take a look at it?
Do I just do an unarmed attack just to slap her on the shoulder hard? Like, really hard?
Sure. Go ahead and roll an unarmed attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking do it, dude.
Is the claws.
I'd triple dog dare you.
fuck?
Okay, he goes to clap you hard, but that wound in his shoulder, even though it was healed, it just kind of twinks him for a second, and it completely misses.
Please don't bleed in the house. Glorm's gonna heal you.
Meanwhile,
Listen.
Florm's limping away.
Please don't bleed in the house.
Okay.
This is the second level cure wounds.
No, it's first level.
Damn. Pretty good healing for a first
Fuck
level.
you, I will not finish. Run off.
Okay.
Alright, Ranulf and Racework, what are you two doing?
They're doing their thing. I'm going to bed after I've been stabbed multiple times.
I throw a small bag of 80 gold to Razoric as a compensation for torching all his arrows by accident. I guess the pranking thing went a little too far.
Can I put the scimitar on his shoulder?
Okay,
The quiver is fixed. The arrows are paid for. I'm sorry.
Razoric pulls out his scimitar, branches his blade, and attempts to bring it down on your shoulder. What are you doing?
I cast heat metal on the scimitar.
Okay!
Stop setting the house on fire!
So go ahead and cast your spell.
I do it just long enough to make it so hot enough that
ahead.
Razoric can't hold it.
Go ahead
Is
and
my
cast
hand
your
all
spell.
in metal?
1 second. Go ahead and cast a spell.
Alright, I'm going to my spell tab. Like, I was not expecting that.
I know. Go ahead and...
Oh god, I exit out of the game.
Oh shit.
What the fuck is this? This is literally the safest place we've ever been, and we're still hurting each other.
Safest.
What the fuck?
She called
Okay.
safe.
Razoric, you feel your scimitar as you bring it down towards Ranulf get really hot in your hand, not the hot that you're used to. Do you wish to hold on to it?
Sure.
Then make a Constitution saving throw.
I need to open everything.
Yeah, he brought you pot of stew, Ace. Okay. You take half that damage, right, Stu? Then.
Yes. He takes the full. Basically, he has to make a con save, and he takes the full damage, but he can still hold it.
Okay.
But
So Razoric, your hand starts searing with pain as you take 8 points of fire damage, but you bring that scimitar right down into Ranulf's shoulder.
Oh, what? No, he doesn't
No.
take the damage, it seems.
oh, he doesn't.
He drops it if he does fail.
Is it a cantrip?
He
It takes the
definitely takes the
damage.
damage if he doesn't drop it. So,
Okay, so...
takes 8 points of fire damage. You bring it the flat of the blade down on Ranulf's shoulder. What you want to say?
It's fear.
Okay, so
Oh,
as
shit.
he go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh my god.
Please don't. And it's like I was expecting him to go and try and
So,
like hit me in the
Ranulf,
shoulder
He
with
doesn't
that.
slash you. You feel Saphira, a jet of flame comes out of the edge of the blade, and it just catches your hair on fire. Take 4 points of fire damage, and you have your hair on fire right now.
Oh no. He's
Remember, the blade is still fucking hot, and now it's a flaming blade that's fucking hot on your hand.
I don't like this game anymore.
You know what? We're changing the music.
No! Don't! House! We just got this!
God damn it! You were supposed to drop it. Say as I
The church is
as I
get
run to
this house!
the essay as I run outside
Roll
and
initiative.
roll in.
You two roll initiative.
Oh, we're getting attacked?
You two are attacking each other. Roll initiative.
You two are attacking each
I was trying to make you
Where's
drop the
Glorm?
blade, you dingus.
Glorm's here.
It's-
Don't mess with the Razoric, you're gonna know
Okay,
that.
roll your initiative, Ranulf.
Can Glorm sense
Okay.
what's going on?
You will probably about to in a second. Ranulf, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Your hair is on fire.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, his clothes is on fire too.
Just
my
fine.
hair.
I immediately book it outside.
Okay.
I
so
just
Razor-
slam the door open, and then I just run outside out into the grass and just duck and just roll on the grass to put it out.
The
Okay,
grass is
so
probably dry.
Glorm, you see a flaming hair Ranulf just burst out of the training room, run past you. He jumps down and starts rolling the grass. I want you to make a dex check, Ranulf.
The grass is on fire.
Please don't. The grass is probably dry.
Please. No. 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 We just got this house. This is what my father left to me.
No!
Go!
Go outside
Okay,
again.
so you start rolling around in the dry grass with your burning hair, and your hair starts going out, but the grass starts catching on fire.
No!
Do I hear
Oh man, but I would like to enter initiative if I can.
Can
Oh my God.
Roll initiative.
Oh, why did you do that? You were supposed to drop the damn sword.
Don't mess with this Resurrect. You
Okay,
don't know
this
that.
is a surprise round, so Razorek, it is your turn. Ranulf, go ahead and roll the damage on your heat and metal cantrip again.
That would be,
Or is it
oh
continuous?
boy. It's continuous
Okay,
until I
Razorek,
lose
are
focus.
you holding on to the weapon?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll your con save.
Oh god.
You drop the flaming sword that's also being heated metal on the ground.
No!
Wait, hold on. Before I do that, did I lose my concentration when I ran out?
You use your entire action to run that distance. That's farther than your normal run speed. Yeah, that's 30, and then you had to get over there using your action.
No.
You never told me on your turn. You were dropping the spell.
Oh no.
So, surprise round over. Razorek, you drop the weapon. It's now on fire in the dojo. What would you like to do?
Put out the fire.
With what?
It's mine! It's a mine sword!
I mean, I don't know if I can put it out.
Matt, you're.
I know. I can only do it once. I can only do once per 10 minutes. So hopefully Razor can put his shit out, and then I can do my thing.
I mean, I don't know, can I?
Dude, what do you want to do to put out this fire in the middle of the dojo?
I know how to, like, put it on fire, not extinguish it.
Okay, how do you want to extinguish it?
Fuck.
Yes, you are next to but what are you doing, Razorek?
Okay, what the fuck? I'm gonna, oh fuck. I hate you so much.
I love you too.
No, not you. Run off.
Why? You had to go and try and kill me with the friggin' sword. I was just trying to make you drop your friggin' weapons.
I didn't try to kill you.
Just
Razorek,
what's next? Kurt, what do you do?
what are you doing?
I'm gonna say Saphira stop.
Okay, Saphira stops. The flames go out from Saphira. The weapon is still on fire.
Okay, so that's bonus action, I guess.
Yep, Saphira's flames have stopped.
Okay, that's one thing last.
Why did you
How big is
do
the
this?
fire?
It is just a small fire at this point. It's the nice hardwood floor is now starting to crinkle and crack and burn with this shape of a sword in it.
Fuck.
Here, Jason died in the back room. Just got their house back and they're burning down.
Ranger, what are you doing? Gotta tell me, dude.
Just dump the fire
I'm
out.
gonna put the bucket of cranberries on it.
Okay. Go ahead.
No!
Okay, so Razor, you take this bucket of cranberries and you pour it on the sword. And everybody roll a perception check.
Please put it on. Put it on. Put it
A
on.
burned cranberry smell.
Please. It's fruit. It's supposed to have juice and shit. Put it on.
But sugar is flammable.
All of you guys start smelling the wafting scent of cooking cranberries throughout the of the building. It smells really good right now. That is the end of your turn. Florm, you are up next.
Alright, I'd like to click my boots of speed.
Okay, you click your boots of speed. You
And
go
I have
zoom
60 feet of movement. I'll go to here.
Oh, sure, let the fire
through. Okay,
inside.
you make sure you're going through the proper walls, like the
Yeah.
channel.
Oh, is this? I thought that this was like a.
Well, there's stone walls and stuff like that, so you have to go through the door, and
You'll
then
make it.
go through there, and then go through there, and then go through there, and then down through there, and out like that.
You'll make it
Okay,
with
how-
your fun section.
10, 25, 35, fucking
Yeah, close enough. Just 5.
40,
You'll make it with bonus action.
60. How far away am I from that? I need to be within like 20
You
feet
see
of something.
Glorb's look of absolute horror as you run by.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash, which that's another 20 feet. And then I draw Frostbrand, which has an ability to take out fire, extinguish fire. I mean, within 20 feet.
Okay, so you want to extinguish the fires?
Yes.
Okay, you extinguish the fire. Ranulf is now bald.
Perfect.
Oh no! I can't believe you've done this. Okay. and
Mrjik
then-
was, the fox was the one that you invoked the sword. Damn it!
That's what they all say. Okay,
You
so
can see the
that's
imprint of the bloody thing on the floor.
35. That would be 50 to get over here.
Okay.
And then
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you run
throw
into
my.
the scene, and through the razorwork with an empty bucket, just pouring on top of this sword, there's magical flames erupting from it.
Just dive on it.
No, I can't. I can only use a dagger once every 10 minutes.
So just dive on it.
Yeah, I'm taking off my winter cloak
Okay.
and I'm using it to suffocate the fire. Is it still magical fire? I thought he turned that
Go
off.
ahead and roll a dex to try to put out the thing with your cloak.
Just dexterity.
I mean, Randall,
Yep.
fire is magical.
Okay, so you take your cloak and you start smothering this fire. And to your knowledge, this should have worked. And then your cloak catches on fire.
Oh my god!
Can I tell him something?
Yeah,
what's
go for
up,
it, you
bro?
talk.
It's not normal fire. It's like Randall fire.
It's not Ranulf fire if I'm not able to focus because my hair is on fire. So how is it me?
You
Because-
haven't dropped concentration on it yet.
I did drop concentration on it. How could I concentrate when I'm running out of the door freaking out with my hair on fire?
There's definitely ways.
Here's the thing, do you drop it or do you not?
So it's magical
I was
fire.
I had assumed I dropped it when I ran out.
I mean, it's too late for that now.
I need
It's
a clear
magic.
statement of dropping of spells.
Alright, I had dropped it.
Okay, when it hits your turn, you can drop that shit. Mr. Lord, is that your turn?
I'm holding my burning fucking cape.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
Mori, then it's your
I don't believe this.
Rest of the fire's in here.
We just got this fucking house.
Wait, there's the fire? I thought there was a snack.
This was given to me by my father.
Luckily I heard the fire part, so I can dash.
Alright,
down.
can someone like fucking flip that?
Is
Then
there
right-
alarms
right
and
next
stuff?
Alright, that's 25. Fucking 35.
I don't believe this. You got me on a technicality.
This is a technicality. When you specifically don't say it,
So what are you doing? We know what's within 5 feet.
you have water stuff, right?
Can I
It
put my
won't
water
go-
skin on it?
It's
magical. Go ahead and make
It's
a
not
dexterity
magical
check.
fire. It's just really hot metal.
Go ahead and make a check.
Man.
Okay. You spray down. You cool down the wood. You smolder the fire that's around it, but the source of the heat does not dissipate. So as much as you're spraying it down, it's just causing steam to billow out. The stuff that's on fire is no longer flaming, but it is just there's a constant presence of heat that is evaporating the water and attempting to catch the stuff back on fire.
Why is it still on fire?
Can I attempt to pick the sword up?
That's
Please
a good
don't.
reaction. So yeah, you could attempt to pick the sword up.
I'm going to attempt to pick the sword up.
Go ahead and make a Constitution save.
Man.
Okay, you attempt to pick the sword up, and it burns your fingers. Take 8 points of fire damage.
Cool.
What the fuck?
Okay, up next is Nero.
Okay, I
Ace
hear.
didn't even roll on this initiative. Ace,
I
are
hear
you-
call
are you
towards
in on this?
fire. 25. 70.
God.
Okay, I can get there with an 85, so I have to dash to get right next to it.
Okay.
So, okay, I end up here. I see a smoldering sword on the ground, right?
Covered in cranberries, wet, with a burning cloak on.
Okay. Sadly, how big is that fucking room? I don't want it to
Sorry,
burn.
what?
I'm not liking this situation, but how does the sword look?
It
And how
looks
big
like
is
it's red hot metal.
He's gonna let out a heavy sigh.
Oh my
How
god.
big's the room? Again?
It is 15 feet tall, and it is as big as Dimensions show.
Okay, so he's just gonna try to pick up the sword, lay back, and just get big, just so he can fucking hoard the sword.
Okay. So you use
Okay,
the
so that's a
reaction
bonus
to pick
action,
it up,
and
right?
yep. So
okay, I want
bonus
you to
action.
make a Constitution save in order to try to pick it up. Okay, you barely are able to wield the sword. You pick it out of the ground where it is given a decent imprint, a black imprint of where the sword was. You pick it up, it's in your hands, take 8 points of fire damage.
He's just holding it close to his chest, just so it's not burning the fucking house.
Is there any
You
fire
guys
still on the ground?
Sparks, you start dreaming of cooked wolf meat over a brazen fire.
But he's wolf.
He's like, this is cannibalism. I like it.
Up next, it would be Renault.
Put it out.
Wait, I'm thinking for. I look around for a minute. I'm like feeling my scalp now is burned off, and I'm just like, oh shit. And then stop it.
Okay, you feel the sword that was flaming hot in your hand just immediately cool.
He's just gonna kind of fall back on the ground with it on his chest, like, ow.
I'm just
Okay.
flapping my fucking cape out of fire. Thanks.
I know the swords. I'm gonna hold it out, just kind of straight up. Razork. What the fuck?
Hey, I can't put metal on fire.
That's the point. Just take your sword and make sure it doesn't catch fire again.
Can I inspect the burn on the floor?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Man.
Okay, so the imprint of Razorik's flaming sword is scorn into this hardwood. There's about a quarter of an inch imprint of where it's burnt, and you just smell the burnt wood. There's cranberry juice all over this floor. It's now stained with cranberry juice. The cloak has a nice hole in it, and the material is now not so much wrinkly, but it's like dried out, and like, you know, that heat wrinkle that material gets, and
Everyone
there's
knows
this ever-present smell of wolf burnt flesh with dripping wolf blood, and yeah, your hands aren't looking so hot, Nero.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
picked up a
grabbing chest
can.
and
I just constantly cast mending on everything until everything's back to better.
I'm sweeping and doing
Takes the
shit.
sword.
I'm just gonna slowly walk to bed in pain.
Go ahead and
After
give me the
all.
spell mending.
Uh,
That's
Needs
great
the
for
restroom while I'm
tearing
at it.
objects such as a broken chain link. You're able to repair the cloak. The floor is burnt, not broken or torn. So your magic cannot restore lost material.
Just break it and repair it.
Listen, we have a scar. We have a fucking scar on our door or on our in our dojo that'll be there forever. Oh fuck me.
Glim's gonna sigh and walk back to his room.
Florm's gonna scream at Renal for a while.
Why scream at me? Razor was the one that was about ready to take my head off with that sword. I was just trying to make him drop it.
Say anything else? Walks away. She is what you would call perturbed.
Perturbed.
There's your sword mark in the dojo floor.
Awesome.
Yay. Just what I've always wanted in my life.
So, Renal, what would you like to do?
Bring Sebastian to my room.
Okay. He's in a nice little nightgown with a little cap, reading a book in bed.
Sebastian's the best part about our campaign.
Sebastian's too pure.
Yes.
Arguably the least pure.
I just. I just sit outside for a little bit until late at night and then make my way to bed.
Florm actually,
Go ahead and make
Since
a
you-
perception check, Renolf.
Just
This is why they don't let sandalias in the house. My room just smells of burnt fur now.
As you're standing out there, you see a small female walk into the Vanheim residence,
hey,
as well as 1 second.
The sad thing is that little girl's
You
probably
see
dead.
this larger female holding her hand, accompanying her.
Aww.
wow.
Chloe. Okay, I'm great right now. That game hit me. The original game hit me hard with that. So fuck you.
Wow. All right. Woo!
I already like Gretchen.
What a fucking session, huh?
In addition
Okay.
to that, Renolf, you see one other female accompanying them. This one
Monica.
is much larger. Seems to be holding Isabel's other hand.
Oh.
So we have edgy teen and then edgy teen from the 1700s.
Look, we have edgy teen and then we have gothic loli.
That's what you see while you're hanging out there. Those three returning to the Vanheim residence and entering it within. As they walk past the two statues, the hands that were holding up go down. The two statues bow and then return to their position once they enter.
Do I get to see this since I'm kind of
This
walking
happens
out?
around 9 p.m. at night after the instance of the fire.
So it's
Okay,
middle.
I'm. Hey, Renolf. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Your head's a little breezier than it was before. Do you want me to clean that up a bit?
I'm a little-
I kind of just hold my dagger out.
Just leave me alone.
All right. You have some patches, but that's. I mean.
I'll do it myself.
All right. Let me know if you need to borrow a dagger.
Renolf had the most beautiful long brown hair, and now it's patched.
Well, it's his burden to bear. He almost burned down her fucking house immediately.
God damn it.
Well, I guess it went that way. I don't know. The only thing I was trying to do is disarm Mrjik before he came down at me with the shoulder with that stupid blade.
And then you caught the house on fire.
That's because he set my hair on fire.
I mean, you tried to set him on fire.
So far,
No, I wasn't trying to set him on fire. I was trying to make the sword so hot that he couldn't
I
hold
want
it.
you to roll an initiative check and a history check.
Initiative. And then history.
Okay. So you were there at the time that those three walked by. Nothing seemed particularly off. It's just those three returning home.
Okay, I just want to know if I saw him.
You
Okay.
did see them with that initiative check. If you had got below 15, then you would not have.
Okay. Listen, I don't blame you for what happened. Just tensions are a little high right now. We finished with a very big event. I understand that things happen. Please be careful.
I turn to look with him, and you just see all my patched up and burnt hair with just a look like you don't say.
Like I said, you can borrow a dagger. I want to do the 4-hour meditation for a long rest, and then when I wake up, until everybody else is awake, I want to do the training.
Sure.
In the training.
All right. So you're heading to bed. Ace is already asleep. Nero, what are you doing?
I am asleep, just recovering from the emotional damage from being burnt and being stabbed in mid-sentence
Okay.
multiple
Glorm,
times.
what are you doing?
Glorm?
Yeah.
Glorm is fuming on the fact that there's now a sword gash in the dojo in the house that we just got.
Okay. That is a great thing. This assume. And Renolf, you're chilling out there until about 9:30, at which point you're gonna head back in and go to sleep, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. You stood there by that great oak tree for a mighty amount of time. The night becomes dark. The starry sky is just brimming with starlight. The two moons of the sky are floating and juxtaposed to each other as they do every night. And the night comes to close. Well, the night goes on.
Good. And then the house burns down.
Glorm, is there anything you would like to do before you have to go to sleep?
Florm?
Glorm.
I guess just do a short walk through the house.
Okay, take a short walk through the house, and it's nostalgic. It's cozy. It's familiar as you walk through. And burns aside, it feels good to be home. You want to be awake? Yeah, you can be awake.
Talk with Sebastian.
Glorm, before Razor talks with Sebastian, is there anything you want to do?
Is Renolf still outside?
He is. Before you go to talk to Renolf, Florm, is there anything you want to do before you go to sleep?
Florm? Nah.
Okay. Then Glorm, Renolf is outside. It's around 9 p.m. at this point, maybe 9:15.
I guess I'll walk to the edge of the door and call out to him.
What'd you say?
Hey, Renolf.
Yeah.
Whenever you do intend on turning in for the night, either knock on my door, or if you can't wake me, can you lock the door behind? The front door. Whenever
Yes.
you do come in for the night, can you either knock on my door if I'm still awake, or if you can't wake me, can you lock it yourself?
I'll lock it.
Thing.
Mr. Doobies are gonna try to stab us each in our sleep.
Okay, Renolf. I'm going to deal with one last thing with you before we move on to the Razor X, stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's around 9:30. It's starting to calm down. Your head's not feeling any more painful than it was. The burns have seeming to have subsided with your natural radiant energy. And you see another man walking down the street.
What?
Just give me a sec. What should I do? This. You see him walking alone, completely amidst the darkness of the night. He walks directly in front of the iron gates, and he takes a look towards you. Now, at this point in time, I'm going to ask, are you attempting to stealth, or are you just sitting there by the tree? What are you doing?
Someone out this late. I stealth.
You
Or
stealth?
attempt to.
Then what do you want to stealth behind? And go ahead.
The oak tree.
The oak tree?
The
Are
oak tree,
you in heavy
yep.
armor?
No, I am not.
Then go ahead and make your stealth check.
Last time I checked, I don't believe chainmail is considered heavy armor.
I believe it is.
Chain
Shoot.
is considered, I believe.
I will double check on that for you right now.
Pinned armor. Chain is considered heavy armor, second tier.
But is it considered? Does it give you the disadvantage on stealth
Yep.
checks? Okay.
Under
you-
all heavy armor is disadvantage.
Then you go ahead and have your disadvantage check on the stealth.
Oh no.
Okay.
Of course.
So you attempt to hide behind the oak tree, and as you would do, you peek your head out to look at who's walking down the street. As you do, you could see this man. Just give me a second.
Oh god.
It's Shao Tucker.
And I think to myself, oh god, he's gonna see my hair.
You're just trying to hide your head.
And that's the one thing he's gonna see first.
No!
Hey, just think about this. You had an amazing head of hair, for 10,000 years.
You see this man
Oh,
walking down the street,
He looks
Oh.
like a fun time.
and,
Oh,
he
And
no.
look
locks,
at it.
and he locks eyes with you. I want you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
And I look at his hair and I'm just like, that guy's hair is better than mine now.
Oh no.
oh no.
I need a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I accidentally did it at disadvantage.
That's fine. I'll take the first.
He's scary.
Oh no.
I just need a second. Sorry about this.
He's scary. Floor, why don't you have security guards? What the fuck?
Question: if you meet a DC 17, you succeed.
Yep.
I believe, yeah.
The person that's trying to roll succeeds because it's you attacking the DC.
Okay. So, you take a look at him, and for but a moment you think, man, he is a handsome man that I would love to be the best of friends with. But then you're like, wait, this guy's a stranger walking through the streets. What the hell? He smiles as he turns and walks into the Vanheim residence.
Dinner
Huh.
is going to be interesting. If I can attend.
Hmm.
And that's all that happens.
Oh, that's all that happens.
That being said, go ahead and roll a perception check. Renault? There you go. At this point in time, there's just a heavy amount of fog that rolls into the Royal District. So, Razor, what would you like to discuss with your best friend, Sebastian?
Thought it was Nero.
You're my second one.
You
You're actually daddy now.
You see Sebastian's flipping through just a little ledger, like a little tiny notebook. Like it's ridiculously small, like laughably small.
It's razor sized.
I'm Sebastian?
Ah, yes, Master Razor. What is it?
Well, since like we didn't had like some time now to talk, I wanted like to ask you something since some time.
Oh, whatever do you need to ask, Master Razor? I'm always here for you.
You know the first time that like I got you, you told me that I will have to like do something for you, but you didn't actually told me what.
That is correct. It was but an open favor. I don't tend to ask my masters for anything, to be perfectly frank with you.
Okay. That's it.
Oh, okay then. If there's anything else, feel free to bother me.
Sure.
He's gonna close his book. You seem apprehensive, Master Razor. What's on your mind? Are you worried?
Huh? What?
You seem apprehensive and not satisfied with my answer. Are you worried?
Worried?
Yes. Are you worried about the favor that I might ask you one day for?
Not really. I was just wondering, like, why? Like, it's been like a long time and you didn't ask anything yet.
I don't want for much, honestly, Master Razor. I'm having a lot of fun following you around.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to be around you, Master Razor. Do
Yeah.
the rest of them enjoy my company?
Oh yeah, they do.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. I mean, You can ask them if you really want to, but Mrjik, he likes you for sure.
Oh, I
And
wouldn't want to
Foreman
bother them. Do you think if an elf likes me?
Uh, I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, that's fine. I thought you'd just known him for long enough you'd be able to pick up on it. You're always so insightful, Master Razorek.
I mean, I don't really know him.
What about Lorm and Florm? What do they think about me?
How they like you?
Huh, he gives a big smile. That's always good to hear. How about Ace?
Yeah, he doesn't talk a lot. I don't really know.
Oh, really?
But he don't hate you for sure.
He's going to sigh slightly. Say, that's good to hear.
Aw.
Well then, Master Razorek, if there's nothing else, then I think I'm gonna have some sleep. It's been a long journey.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a lot of work to do in the morning. This place is an absolute wreck.
Actually, like, if you can, like, do a good breakfast for tomorrow morning, it would be nice.
As you wish, Master Razorek.
Like, be sure there is bacon from Nero.
He definitely likes his bacon. Do you think he'd enjoy the Northern Theodonian hog?
What?
The Northern Theodonian hog. They have a special type of kosher bacon that they have up there. Do you think he'd enjoy it?
Probably.
Fine. I'll see if I can find some in the morning, although it might be a little tight with the war.
The war.
Between Theodonia and Arendelle. I thought you heard about all this, Master Razorek. Even I've heard about this. I've only been here a short time.
I don't always have all my mind.
You're right. You're always one for the trinkets of life.
Yeah,
Not the problems.
yeah, mostly.
Well then, have yourself a wonderful night. The ghost to turn over.
Oh.
And just go back to sleep.
Okay. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Maybe he gives you good dreams.
Where is the wisdom?
Hey, did we lock the door?
Yeah,
Rodolph
Rodolph will
did.
lock it on his way in.
Cool.
Assuming Glum's not asleep.
It's locked.
Razorek, as you're falling asleep, just in the back of your mind, you think you hear something.
Oh, that's precise.
You hear ravens crowing.
Do you have your
Seriously.
sound on?
Razorek, do you have your sound on?
My what?
Do you have your sound on?
Yeah?
Cool. You have a most interesting dream tonight. You wake up and you are on a red you're on a red velvet couch, sitting in the middle of a glass room. It's a perfect glass box. There's a table sprawled out in front of you with a single teacup. It is a porcelain pure white teacup with the blackest of coffee, just gently resting in it. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go for the cup of coffee.
Okay. Go ahead and you grab the cup of coffee, and this coffee is black as the deepest night. Would you like a drink?
Sure.
Okay. You go ahead and you drink it back, and it's warm. It flows down right into the core of your being. It's bitter. It's very bitter. Bitter is the bite of death itself, but it just fills you with this flowing warmth throughout your entire system. As you finish your mouthful and set it down, you hear the clacking of high heels on the glass of the floor itself from behind. Clack, 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 as it grows louder and louder. You feel the two arms reach around you, pale white skin, very thin, very feminine, coming across your chest, and you hear a voice and you, beside you here saying, "There you are, my darling."
The fuck?
You turn to look, and there is that same masked face from your dream long ago when you fell down into the wires of the Raven Queen in a long, black, raven feather dress.
Hello?
Hello, how are you feeling, dear?
I'm good, I guess.
In one sweeping motion, her body goes around the couch, and she sits beside you with one arm over your shoulder. Her entire body is slender, very feminine, very pale, as if there's no blood in her system. The skin is white as a ghost, and you can't see her face. It's just covered in a very macabre, plain mask. Her black feather dress rubs against your fur, and the coarseness juxtaposing against it. And she says, "So, I've heard you've been talking with Bahamut."
You're cheating on her. God damn it.
Oh, fuck.
Don't
Wait.
you ever talk to that asshole again.
I don't even know who she's talking about.
Don't ever talk to me or my son ever again.
So,
The
what
silver
do you say to her, Razor? She
I
"Thank
don't,
you." Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know who you're talking about, actually.
She's going to take her long, slender finger and just boop you on the nose. You were talking with Bahamut today, his avatar in one of his temples. Don't you remember?
No.
She's going to grab you by both your cheeks and just like gently rub it. Oh, I love it when you tease me, but there's no need to lie.
I'm not lying.
Roll a history check. Oh, are you actually trying to lie to her?
No, I'm not lying at all.
Okay, you totally met with the Avatar Bahamut, like,
Twice.
yesterday.
I just don't know, remember?
Okay.
Remember at the end of whenever we got out of the mirror, and there was that big dragon that stood in front of us. And, yeah,
The
so
silver
that
dragon.
was the Avatar Bahamut.
Oh, okay.
You've seen him twice.
Look, I have classes in school.
He's like Dormy,
So-
right?
Pardon?
Dory? Short term?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway.
Finding Dory. Finding Dory.
Sure.
That one.
Anyway, she's going to let go of your cheeks. She says, "I hear," he says, "that you've lost some faith.
Some faith?
You're questioning him on his path, on his visions."
Oh god. Did I said that, actually?
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember.
You totally questioned. You asked him like, whatchamacallit, like, tell us what's happening, and he's like, don't you have don't you have any faith in me and my visions and powers, stuff like that? Just follow the path. And you were like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I questioned him.
She's going to stroke you across the face, and that's why I love you, Razorek. When that snide little goddess of luck was trying to steal you away for her own designs, you fluffed her off, did your own thing.
Yeah, mostly.
And that's what led you to me, as she takes a finger and brings it across the underside of your chin.
So, like, why am I here?
What? You don't like spending time with me?
I mean, it's fine, but you could have done it, like, earlier.
that I can reach you all the way over here in this godless land. I just came here to congratulate you. You shoved off those other gods and their little mind games. You're not like Nero or Florm or Glorm, who's playing Rain at the Palms of Bahamut. You're not like Ace, who's playing into the hands of Bahamut himself. Sorry, wow, I got that twisted around. You're not like Nero or Glorm or Florm, who's playing in the palms of Tyr. You're not like Ace or Ike, who's in the palms of Bahamut. You're your own thing. You're an unknown factor. That's what I love about you.
I mean, like, I'm not really like playing with gods and shit. I'm just doing my own things.
That's right. But the gods are trying to play with you. She's just gonna swirl her hand in your hair. Nero, he was led by Tyr this whole time like a puppy. Got the Tyr's little men to do whatever missions he didn't want Nero to go on, to lead him to Glorm, to Florm. Florm was easy. Once he was in those streets, Tyr just sent his little henchmen to go pick him up, and that would always bring Florm. But you, that goddess of luck wanted you, and you snubbed her.
Yeah.
You're gonna see her mask turn from just happy to a little bit serious. Mrjik, there was another reason I wanted to see you today.
Oh?
Things have changed.
Like what?
The gods before were putting their pawns in place to deal with the upcoming wars, to deal with the upcoming threats. But something's pissing them off. There are people out there that are murdering their angels.
Oh no.
Oh?
One of them has taken one of my angels, torn its wings, and left it broken and useless. I want you to find them and break them.
Who? The angel?
No, those who are breaking my things.
Okay, but what are they?
She's going to, you see her hand like crank back. They are abominations. They've been taking souls out of the cycle, my cycle, and using them to sustain themselves and their abominations. And when I sent my angel after them to stop this abomination, they broke it. I want you to break them. Do this, and I will give you unfathomable power.
One thing though. You said like the gods are trying to get me like Nero and the other ones. But how are you doing the same thing but for me?
She's going to stroke you across his face. I'm not like the other gods. The other gods, they were made by the Creator. They get their power from Him. I was once a mortal like you. I see things differently. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to. I'm giving you a path. If you want to take it, take it. And I will give you everything I've promised. But what I love about you, Mrjik, is you carve your own path like I did all those years ago. So, enjoy your coffee. Enjoy your night. I have to go. I can't spend much longer here. Enjoy Sebastian. She gets up. She starts walking away. away. Is there anything you'd like to say to her before anything else happens?
No.
Okay, you hear the clacking of the heels across the glass get farther and farther and farther, almost into infinity away, as you're left there in this soft, somber music with your coffee. And you can enjoy as much time there as you wish. Anything you want to do, go for it. Or you can just wake up and it'll be morning.
There's like nothing else than just darkness, right?
It's a glass room. You can look out and you see just infinite lights of a starry night, but the stars are moving. They're almost flowing like a river. Go ahead and make a perception check. Okay, looking out into the distance, you can see that every once in a while when the lights will get close, and it'll be a face of a sleeping person or an animal or a creature that's just flowing by this glassed box. Go ahead and make an insight check.
Inside.
You feel like you're just in a river of souls, transitioning from one place to another. You're in an enigma space, a place that both does exist and doesn't exist.
That sounds great.
So, Mrjik, what would you like to do?
I mean, I could just explore until I fucking wake up.
Okay. You walk around looking at the glass box. It is a glass box. The room is 45 by 45 feet. There's that red couch. Let's go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Oh my god.
You find nothing of import into this room. The china is very well made china. Everything here seems to be constructed for just this meeting and this meeting alone. Nothing else of import. You can place it down on the table. There's still about a half of a cup of coffee in it.
I mean, drink it all.
Alright, you drink it all, and you feel the warmth flow through your system. It is really good coffee. Very bitter, but very good coffee.
Oh, that's all, I guess.
And you wake up, and it is the next morning.
Form is up, and she gets up like 4 hours before everybody else.
Yep.
She's spending 2 hours training in the dojo.
Okay.
And then the next 2 hours trying to see if we have any kind of like lawnmower and trying to cut the grass.
Okay, so you spend those 4 hours training, and at the after your 4 hours of training, you go out and you see Sebastian out in the main courtyard with mechanical clippers, just clipping every square inch of grass as he's making his way slowly around the property.
Oh.
Sebastian, you don't need to do this. I appreciate it, but you don't need to do this.
Good morning, Master Florbachev. Master
Gorbachev.
Gorbachev. Of course I need to do this. This is your home, is it not?
It is.
And Master Mrjik is going to be living here, is he not? Is it Master Mrjik Gorbachev, or is it still Master Mrjik Forst?
Listen, that's going to be a whole conversation. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, I guess, if he wants to be adopted into the family, but sure. You know what? Sure.
Either way, it is my happiness. It makes me happy to see a place clean and brought back to its former glory. It's alright.
I truly do appreciate it.
He goes back to work and says, in about 2 hours or so, breakfast will be served in the main hall. Plenty of baking and all that good stuff.
Thank you. And
Alright.
I guess be
Ace,
training until people wake up.
you wake up and your bed is just covered in drool. You've had the best dream about all this food, like holy shit. And you wake up to the scent of this aroma of this very potent bacon just flowing into your nostrils.
Hmm.
The rest of you, as you wake up, you hear the scurrying of claws on hardwood floor as Ace runs into the main dining hall, butt naked, and dives into the smorgasbord of freshly cooked eggs and bacon, and there's just a massive breakfast laid out. There's pancakes, all the essentials. As you guys are walking, Sebastian says, "Please eat up. I hear you have a very busy day ahead of you."
We've got lunch with the Shadubis.
That's gonna be nutty.
Ace, if you don't mind, would you please put clothes on?
Wait, these are just you.
They're
Ace,
your own
please,
personal
it's-
chesses. Yeah.
Please.
can-
I'm gonna
Right.
go ahead and throw out my my winter cloak. Is it still cold out?
No, it's very warm in here. You're right next to a desert.
I mean like outside. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, I'll toss the cloak.
it was
feels
cold
bad.
because of the mountains.
Yeah,
The wind runs really strong through it.
I'll just try to find one later.
Alright. Is there
Does anybody want?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just about to ask. Does anyone want to do anything before we get ready for the Shadubis?
Get permission to enter?
That's a good
Look.
point.
You're invited. Let's just show up.
If I can't enter, I'm breaking the law.
Look,
When we
you
get
are
there,
going.
we'll hopefully be received, and I'll make the points of it.
Thank you. He's gonna stuff his face with bacon.
Is there anything we want
It's
to do before we
different.
get there? Then
The bacon is quite different. It has a more smoky and mapley texture naturally in it than all previous bacons you've had before.
Mmm, Canadian style.
what's a Canadian?
You wouldn't know, you're elf.
I feel like I read a lot of books.
He's gonna keep hiding.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, you guys pound down your breakfast. You guys feel full and ready to take on the day. And that's where we're going to start off next session.
What a session.
Yeah, it was. And this is for you, Nero.
He left, by the way.
Oh, what an asshole.
I think I know what I'm gonna probably end up doing while everybody else is getting ready for the
Oh,
dinner date. I'm gonna go in town and see if I can find something to do to fix my hair.
okay. We will hit that up on next session.
All I can say is that there's no way I'm gonna show up to a royal dinner looking as looking tinged and no baldness. So either I get a really nice hat or some kind of magical barber to fix
Like
it.
I said, I will shave your head. I can use my daggers. I'm really good with my daggers, and I can shave your head.
The problem is that I don't know what you mean by a little off the top.
So you would
You're
like
already bald. I'm just cleaning it up, man.
No, you misunderstood. You misunderstood. Never
Anyway,
mind.
you're
Listen,
gonna
I'm not gonna take your scalp off. I'm pretty good with my daggers. There's a 5% chance I'm gonna take your scalp off.
There's probably an 80% chance you're gonna take my entire head off for what happened.
Listen, let's just kind of pretend. Let's pretend for a little bit. I would, I'd use my edgy as the night, and look, that's pretty good.
Oh god.
Look, that's just, I'm practicing a little bit. And it's clean shaven. It looks good. You take there's a little bit of blood. It's fine. but the prick of pain keeps you alive, you know?
God damn it.
Don't worry, you're just gonna have to change your icon for the next session.
Oh my god. No, I'm gonna go spend the gold to fix this. It has to be fixed.
Well,
Oh man.
that was a good lore drop session.
Even though we spent half the session not letting the mansion burn down.
Holy shit.
To be fair, I'm just gonna. To be fair, it was a dumb idea trying to make Razor drop the weapon. When he pulled it out and was sending it to my shoulder, I didn't know the intention, so I was thinking, oh shit, I gotta make him drop it. I don't want to hurt him too much.
I don't want to hurt him. Hurt him.
You don't want to hurt him, you caught the house on fire.
Yes, by hurt him, I mean stab him in the face so he doesn't like take
You
my head
would've
off
hurt
and just
all
make him drop it.
And we're down
But
to one
unfortunately-
bucket of cranberries.
No,
Yep.
I have to.
You still
Hey.
tip? Damn.
I have to.
I'm actually really surprised that Turret that actually went through and committed to trying to set me on fire with the blade, even though he was burning himself horribly in the process.
No,
Dude,
don't.
that's why the Raven Queen loves him, man.
I got a library card.
You got a library card. I'm gonna have to roll back and read the text of what was happening while I was doing with Razor because I was so focused on that.
And I got a medallion.
And Razork wants to be adopted by Florm and Glorm.
I think the real balls of the situation though is with Razorwick is the fact that I even compensated for all the arrows that I burned by giving him 80 gold for all the arrows.
Yeah, I know.
That'll be a good amount of arrows. Isn't that like, aren't like 10 arrows like 2 gold?
Yeah.
No. When I checked on the SRC, arrows were like a gold piece each. So I wasn't sure.
That sounds too expensive.
That's less than that. It's like 1 gold for 10.
Ah, I see.
I mean,
Wow.
Yeah,
Reynolds from a
of
different
course
time.
my Raven Queen's different than Matt Mercer's. It's my fucking Raven Queen. Fuck you.
no, I'm just saying, like it was very strange going from, because it's literally what's going on from what I'm at, the part I'm at right now.
Yeah,
Is
Dick face
Vax
going
going
into the
through
blood vials and shit. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like literally at that part. So it's very interesting seeing the difference.
I will say though that I'm probably going to want that gold back then if I'm going to fix my hair.
You gave gold to Razork?
Yes,
You
to
ain't
pay. I
that
gave
shit
him.
back. Good luck.
I gave him 80 gold to pay back for the arrows I burned by accident, and he still decided to set my hair on fire. Little bastard.
I mean, it wasn't my intention. I just wanted to burn your shoulder. But yeah.
You said okay. You pointed the blade at on my shoulder near my head, and then you tell it to release a flame jet. I have long friggin' hair. What do you think is gonna catch on fire, you potato?
That's what I went with. I love how you were like, I run out to the lawn and I start rolling around, and the entire party's like, he's gonna set the grass on fire. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna set the grass on fire.
What do you want me to do? Stop, drop, and roll on the mansion floor and set it on
At
fire?
least it's hardwood.
There's sinks.
It's still very burnt.
There's
What is a stink? in my time, I don't think Renoff even knows.
They didn't have plumbing back then.
There's a well.
It's called a water basin.
Well, also the fact is that I never actually saw that there was a water basin in the mansion because I
There's
never
a forge.
went back
You can set
there.
your head on more fire.
Okay, I did not know that there was a
fuck up with
basin in the
Raven Queen. I
house.
started saying that fucking Florm, Glorm, and Nero were being like used by Bahamut. That's not the case. They're being used by Tyr.
You
It's
had
very
one job.
interesting. Which is very interesting.
It's very interesting considering that whenever Nero went to my church the first time, you said that if he would have attempted to go through the barrier, he probably would have been smited down instantly.
Did he attempt to go through the barrier?
Nope.
You know, fuck with that shit.
I went
I said
through the,
probably.
He didn't want to fuck with that shit.
I went through the Bahamut one, not the.
You only went to the
Tier
bottom one
one.
because you're asked to.
Yeah, it's like, hey, go in. It's like, oh,
Okay.
I'm allowed in.
Just a quick strange thing I noticed also about the Raven Queen. It probably doesn't mean anything, but I noticed that he listed everybody in the party except me. Like, does that mean that like
That's
the Raven
interesting,
Queen does?
actually.
Does that mean
belong
that
to
the Raven
America.
Queen is completely unaware that I'm there, or is it
That's
something
an interesting
else?
point. That's a very interesting point.
Or
It
As a
probably
character,
doesn't
that's a very
mean
interesting point.
anything. It doesn't mean anything, maybe. I don't know,
No,
but I'm not gonna
no.
like look into it too deeply.
I'm gonna pause you there.
Pretty good.
With Jik, it's deep.
I'll
accept
just it's some question to Jake because
I ain't
So that-
answering shit. Fuck you.
it. Also,
No,
fucking
like,
you were
just
adopted
what
like a
you said.
puppy. God damn it, Jik.
Dude, listen.
Also-
The biggest part of this session for me was when Razor wanted to be adopted.
By
Yes, that was so
Gorbachev's.
damn funny.
Listen, I'm into it. Whatever.
You know what? I'm
Fuck
fine
it.
with it.
Just
long
like
as
a,
As long as whatever his name doesn't think it's being incestuous or anything like that. He got kind of weird vibes, I guess.
I'm just like imagining now with just like Turt with like a collar on with a little Gorbachev tag on it.
What is your emblem anyway? Mine's a direwolf.
I don't know. We have words.
It's like his pet. It's just like his pet dog.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
pet fox.
officially a Sandalio now. So we.
And hey, if I'm quick enough, I can technically stop fall damage with my dagger.
That's actually a pretty badass thing too.
I mean, I have to hit.
But hey, at least you have an out. If you, I mean, considering you don't have Featherfall, that's actually kind of a good use of the dagger.
Unless she has, what is it, sharpshooter? It's with disadvantage.
Yep. Granted, it's still an option, and the other thing too is
It's
that you could
last
probably
second, I think.
you can also try other things with it too. I mean, think with portals.
What was Mort's room? Jik.
Right there, 22.
This one.
But I will say though,
Mort, sorry, Mort. He was in. He normally. It's not in this place. His room was all the way over here, but it's not part of the building anymore.
So the destroyed part.
Yeah. So when he woke up, he went into the dojo, heard the call from this general direction, which would make sense to him. He ran by, took this corner to go towards his room, and then saw what's his face in the garden.
In seconds, like he made it all the way over.
Yeah, no, like in one turn.
Man, I want those boots.
I need to figure out. The other thing on my to-do list is to figure out if I can do anything about that scorch mark on a dojo floor.
Shit.
You know what? It's a memory now. Every time we go in there, it's gonna be there.
That we nearly burned it down by ourselves.
Immediately, we almost burned down our new house.
And I also learned a nice lesson about the fact that concentration spells continue even if you don't think you're concentrating.
Until
You have to
state
declare it to the
that you
GM.
have stopped it, or you made a concentration check that has failed, then I forgot to make you make a concentration check when you took that 4 points of damage. That being said, I'm pretty sure you can pass a 4 with your Constitution save,
It
right?
would be a 2.
Go ahead and roll a Constitution save and beat a 2.
You know that I'm probably
You can fail.
I'm probably gonna fail this.
Go
I
for it.
think.
Constitution save.
I don't even have. I only have one bonus to it
I
anyway.
don't care. Fuck you.
You have to roll a
Yeah, you
crit
saved.
1.
Yeah.
Can we real quick before the just as a quick
Yeah.
aside, can we like roll out the magic carpet and see if there's any kind of like notes?
Sure, go ahead and roll it out.
Yeah,
Say I
roll it
had
out.
it.
All
We
right,
got
roll
home.
it out. It has a beautiful symbol of Arendelle in the middle of it. It's
Is there
visible on
any-
both sides, by the way. It is the exact same pattern on the front and the back. And inside, go ahead and make a perception check. Okay. Looking over the carpet, there's not a note on it, there's anything, but in the weave of it itself, you find hidden just in the pattern. Do you read Draconic?
Yes.
Okay. So it says Sharlak in Draconic.
Can you type that out? Okay, I'm gonna get onto it, and I'm gonna say Sharala.
Okay. And
Draconic.
it begins to float up 5 feet up.
Yeah. Awesome.
I will modify that to its description.
Why are you playing Overwatch?
Yes, I am. Not very wise considering my inebriation levels.
Why you didn't told us?
Because everyone's doing their own thing.
There you go.
5 foot by 7 foot.
All right.
Hour
With that, that's the end of the session. Have yourselves a wonderful night, and
You too.
I will be looking forward to whatever theories come from the session this week.
I'll need a recap because yeah.
But the freaking Sandalians hire like a
boy.
fucking... What is it? Rescue shelter.